Welcome back, everyone, to the Close to Broke podcast. It is a late night tonight, but you guys will still be watching this whenever you watch this. We have a very special guest today, but we're going to open it up with the traditional co-host of the pod. Directly to my right, we have Logan Baker, NFT influencer extraordinaire, retired NFT user.
What? You made me sound like a drug addict, bro.
Retired
NFT user?
Paper hand.
Okay.
All right, whatever.
Then we got opening up over here to the two doofuses over here.
What up, guys?
Dude, that was so good. Everybody's gonna love you. We got Kiran, MCA, three first names.
Ain't it over here, dude?
And then just across from we have our residential Turkey Stone user.
I'm sharing my camera angle, but it's for
rough
good
week.
reason.
It's a rough week. And last but not least, our special guest for the week, Ethan, Rampage, Poker, Yow. Drinking.
Drinking a lovely sparkling water.
It's a really good one. Pineapple's crazy.
Oh, it's
Welcome
great.
to the podcast.
Welcome to the podcast, Ethan.
All right, first of all, I have to actually ask, maybe just Kiran,
Sure.
like, how long did it take you to build this whole setup? And
Surprisingly,
ready.
like everything I have here is like extra shit I just had lying
you
around
had
the house.
it, but then you have to like connect everything together. You have all this. Like, for people who don't know, this is a very, very high production quality.
Thank you.
High
Thank you.
production value.
So if you
So
guys are
hit the
watching
like
this
button.
out there, boom, dude,
Subscribe,
this
hit the
guy
like
just gets it.
button.
Bro,
This guy just
understands.
Comment
gets
down
it.
below because there's too much money worth of equipment here for this video to not make any money. There's infinitely way too many cameras.
It's true. It's true. No, a lot of the stuff just stays up and turned off. The only camera that ever moves is the wide angle camera that David could split onto. That's my vlog camera for what I use for my vlogs. But outside of that, everything just stays here.
The wide angle one for the whole view.
Yeah. That's the only one that comes off. Everything else just,
said,
everyone just stays
There's a lot
on.
of cameras. I don't know.
There's quite a few cameras. There's 5 cameras.
Yeah, and they're all like legit.
Yeah.
Real cameras, like at least $1,000, $2,000, $3,000.
All right,
Yeah.
we don't want anybody to come rob the place. Okay? These
Do
are
you want to give my
iPhone.
address too or
These
what?
are iPhone 4
Yes.
cameras, bro.
These are iPhone. Speaking of iPhone cameras,
And we're not even talking about the mics.
Oh,
the mics.
They were very
brother.
cheap. Nobody
Cheap.
wants these
The
mics,
cheapest.
bro.
Yeah, these sound terrible, guys. Yeah.
Terrible. But talking about that, bro, there was a poker vlogger that was fairly successful that I met recently. Not recently, but like in the last 2 years or whatever. And I saw him poker vlogging. He was poker vlogging, I swear to God, with an iPhone 4S.
That's tight.
I believe it.
Oh.
That's crazy, bro.
Gotta get it done.
What are
That
we
just
doing?
goes to show
What are you
because
doing
that.
with that? The main camera that we have.
Which one?
You're using the living room one as the that shows
Oh,
all of us?
that's
Yeah,
mine,
You're
yeah.
using that, and someone's using the
iPhone
iPhone
4S.
Man,
Chilling.
Mm.
What you need that for?
it's all the same.
Well, anyways, for anyone that happens to know this podcast and doesn't happen to know Ethan, Ethan is a one-time WSOP bracelet winner, WPT High Roller champion, 5-time WSOP Ring champion, one-time Venetian champion.
I have
One.
sad, lonely number. One.
Yeah.
Yes.
What is your Hendemom at right now?
1.6.
Wow.
Good number.
How much did you
Healthy
cash in
number.
just last year, 2022?
1.2?
Wow.
I don't know.
There we go.
And
Something like that.
there has to be like 400K that wasn't accounted for, right, online?
That's also very true.
It's a good chart.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's close to 2. Everything in total with like WSOP online and stuff. But
That's not accounted
Tournament
for
streets.
on Headed Mob?
no,
Nah.
online stuff don't count because the Hidden Mob only counts live.
Oh, okay,
Stuff.
okay. My Headed Mob, not to brag or anything, $3,000 something dollars.
Clap it up for that. Let's get a clap for that, bro.
Oh my God, the disrespect David just gave me right
Dude,
now. Come
that
on,
was so
bro.
good.
Henenbaum just tracks tournament winnings.
Are you
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the model?
live.
I min cashed a Morongo tournament when I was 18 once.
Can
so
we
It's
check
there.
if that's
I
on?
don't
might
think
be
I've
there.
ever cast a tournament live.
Was it a daily?
yeah, it was like a $60 buy-in. I was
Sometimes
18.
they cash it.
They
They,
do.
That's not
they track
true.
all the Vegas dailies.
Yeah, this is like Morongo, bro.
I know.
What if it is? What if it
Maybe
just
This was
there's
like 10
one
years ago. I was like
I
$6.
final tabled up at up in the Bay. What was that? What was that casino up in the Bay?
Bay 101?
No,
Bay 101.
no, the one by Chumash.
No, that is
Chumash.
complete opposite
That's
direction.
not the Bay.
Chumash?
That's
No,
Santa
Bay.
Barbara.
Sorry, Santa Barbara. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the right
I remember.
direction. It's just
Chumash.
not
Yeah,
that
yeah,
far.
yeah, yeah.
Does it account for like if you don't cash? So you just have a dude that has
No,
fat
no.
negative.
So
like he just
that-
has like a negative balance like
You-
crazy.
You accidentally stumbled into one of the biggest talking points that I've seen consistently talked about is that a lot of pros, you'll see they have $40 million cash. Whoa. But like nobody can ever see or it's never public record how much money of that is in just buy-ins.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't calculate that.
Well, you know, someone's in for 50 million and they have 40 million
100%.
cash
Yeah.
and they're just
Yeah.
buried.
There's people. So Danny Negreanu just started this like little thing on Twitter. Not started, but he was very vocal and open about his last 8 years, maybe.
super transparent about everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he just showed his like total buy-ins and cashes and
like
quite good.
plus or minus of every year, right? So that started a trend. So some other people started writing it. Some people I had like respect for in poker, like just negative like 250K, negative 180K.
Probably more common than not, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
course.
there's losers, right?
of course, especially for tournament poker, especially like.
Yeah.
Yeah, only like
You're
10%
losing-
cash, and then you need to win something to actually make money.
Did
Basically.
you start playing tournaments when you like started playing poker? Or how did that progression?
No, I started playing tournaments when I won like my first tournament that I played.
now you have a
basically
roll. You're
online.
like, all right, now let's start firing.
Well, once you win one, you get the tournament bug. So
Yeah.
Karan just needs to get on that.
I've won
Fuck.
one. Hey, bro. Shout out to
Just
the
win a
hustler,
tournament,
bro.
bro.
Shout out to the hustler. I think before, was it pre-COVID?
Yeah, that was like 2018.
Pre-COVID, I shipped hustler tournament, bro. Players
Really?
appreciation tournament. Huh?
I had 50%.
They added. They added. No, we swapped. We swapped like 10%.
I don't know. I made some money off of it.
They added 5,000 to whatever the pool was, and it was a 1-day event. So like, let's say it was like 7K prize pool. They added like pretty much double. They added 5K.
What's the buy into this?
It was like 150.
Yeah, it was
250
nothing, and
bucks or
nobody
something.
showed up. Like there
Oh,
was
so
like
they-
3 tables maybe.
Value. How
Yeah.
It
much
was
was
more than 3 tables.
Yeah.
I say there was like 90 runners. I think.
Overly.
Really? Oh,
What
Yeah.
was first place?
I
Dozens
got
of
like
dollars.
4K. But we
Thousands.
chopped. There was. Oh no, I think no, we didn't chop, right?
no, you got to short stack like 4 big blinds. It was just like
I had 2
ended up
big
being
blinds.
a super turbo.
Yeah.
And then he goes, hey, you guys want to chop? And they all said no. And then he ends up getting down to 4 hands, like big chip leader. And then they go, you want to chop?
No.
And he's like, no.
Savage.
No.
Yeah.
Gotta return the favor.
No, it
Yeah,
didn't-
exactly.
There was
This
once
vlog?
before that part. No, this was like before the vlog. But just before that point, like at maybe 5-handed, I was still like 3rd or 4th in chips. And then the guy in 5th in chips, or like, no, at that time, the chip leader was like, yo, I think we should chop. And I was like, no. And the guy that's like last in place, and I just have like 1 big blind more than he's like, no, bro, let's chop. And I was like, no, I'm not chopping.
Put this
I was
guy in a
so
torture
upset.
chamber.
Yeah.
I was so upset. I was like, bro, nobody want to chop with me. Now you guys want to chop with me? Not.
Salty.
Oh, yeah. I was bad about it.
Despite them.
Have you ever chopped a tournament?
Yeah, the first tournament the actual first tournament I played, it was insane. So for people who don't know tournaments, like how chops usually should work is that this thing called ICM, it's very fair. They just distribute the remaining prize pool based on how many chips you have. Chip leader gets a distributed proportional amount of money of the prize pool, and it's fair that way.
It's
This
it's
one-
referred to as the independent chip model.
Yeah, I
So
see.
every chip has its own worth, and
Its value
exactly.
for the remaining prize pool. Anyways, my first tournament, final tabled, chopped 8-handed, 8 ways, even chop.
Whoa.
What?
Wow. Were you the
I-
chip leader or anything?
I was second in chips, and I was like, this seems weird, but everyone agreed, right? And
Snap
the chip
agreed?
leader agreed, and there were 2 people with like 10 big blinds or like super short.
What was the structure? What's the buy-in? What's the tournament? Like, what was it?
Oh, it was at Mohegan Sun. It was a $150 daily, and this is like I rebought too.
Oh, so like the
So
average
this
age
is-
of this table is like 350 years old.
Yeah, exactly.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they heard chop. They're like, yeah, we get to go home to dinner.
85
They're
years
like, way
old.
out.
You get to lock up like $1,000, which is like pretty solid at the time. And I'm just like a
10X?
broke college student. So
Yeah.
everyone said yes. I was pressured into saying yes. I didn't know how I felt, but like, all right, I'll lock up a 1K win. It's
Peer
perfect.
pressure.
Whatever. That was my intro to tournaments, and then I
Nice.
realized that was an absolute torturing. But oh well.
Wow.
So
At
you
least
start,
you learned early.
Yeah. Nice to learn at a $150
Yeah.
daily. opposed
you
to
start
something else.
playing poker in college as a broke college student in Boston, and you're playing tournaments right away, or did you start in cash
I
game?
played cash, and
Yeah.
then but like a tournament popped up, and
You're like,
you know,
"Fuck
this
it,
was a
let's go
whole
try it."
new genre format of poker. So let's just try this thing out.
Where's the interest come from for getting into cash games initially as a
It
college
was-
student? Like,
It was just through YouTube, I guess. A friend introduced me to play poker. I played. I told the story a little bit, but like I lost $500 in 30 minutes as an intro to
Love that.
poker.
What casino?
It- Good old Twin River. It's a
Oh,
shithole. The shithole Twin River that I am banned from.
Really? Whoa, we need
How'd
this
you get
story now
there?
too.
Oh, okay, fine, sure. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. I mean, to answer your question, yeah, I got into it through college. A buddy introduced it to me. Then I found like Andrew Nemi, Brad Owen, Johnny Vibes, Jamin, those 4 OG poker vloggers, and saw that there was a niche on YouTube, so I dove into YouTube and poker.
At the same
That's how I
time.
got into it. Yeah. So I played poker to make videos.
Were you doing videos before?
No.
I did a bunch of other stuff, different
Oh,
videos, but
yeah.
not poker videos.
Gotcha. And then
Yeah.
you found, okay, there's a niche. I'm interested in poker. I like it. Let's
Yeah.
pursue both at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. It seemed
And-
like a win-win. It's gambling. I'm a degenerate. I want to gamble
Let's
and
go.
make videos. Perfect. Why not?
So from what I think I remember hearing in a previous podcast, you mentioned it, but maybe we don't know or whatever, or maybe some of the viewers don't know. From what I understand, you like started poker vlogging on like your first go. Like
Yeah,
you
I
learned how to
recorded-
play poker while making poker vlogs.
Learned, like,
Something.
like my third video or something, or third session ever in my life. Yeah, I ended up.
You were like, hey guys,
I
I'm a
vlogged
professional.
it or
How
whatever.
long have you been playing poker for?
4 years? I've been playing poker for
Wow.
like 4 years or something like that.
Wow.
I started
How old are you?
25.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Do you see
Same
like
age.
your poker every year has gone exponentially better? I know you like to put this whole thing like punt, like, but dude, you don't have to lie to me anymore, bro. I see the work,
Punting, bro.
I see the work. I see the work. You've made the effort.
You're good at gassing me up all the time, so you make me feel really good about my game.
No, there's
Ultimate
work.
Hype
I'm
Man.
not saying you're some kind of fucking Steven Chidwick, but you're not Rampage year 1 or even year 3. You know, there's been improvement
so
every year.
This is year 4.
Yeah, there's like massive
I'm at.
improvement. You
Senior
know?
year.
Senior.
The
Oh yeah,
problem-
this is it. This is my last hurrah. I'm done after
last
this.
You're
one.
done after this. You're not going to
Retired.
college.
No, I'm good.
I'm
Dropping
good.
out.
I got an offer.
I got an offer.
Did you
Flipping that.
get
Straight to the league.
Yeah.
like instantly obsessed with like the progression and learning how to get better at poker, or how?
I just like gambling, and I like the idea that you could like beat people in the beginning, I guess. So I lost money in the beginning. When I started playing poker, of course, you gotta like pay your dues basically, like for a learning curve. But I like the idea that like me as a 21-year-old going to college, I could beat like these 30, 40-year-old men at the poker table. And I just like it at the time, like when I was young, it like fueled my ego, so I could just beat these guys that have been playing the game for a while.
were
I just
you
beat them in a
studying
pot.
and like
Oh man, I'm
you're just putting in the reps?
Feeling
I'm
it.
just
Feeling
throwing money
it.
out there, and then they
Yeah.
fold. It feels great to bluff.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just like clicking buttons, but yeah, it was just fun to like win pots.
Of course. Yeah.
And
yeah.
like because I didn't play sports in college, so I missed that like competitive aspect of
You played sports in
something.
high school though.
played sports in high school.
Okay.
Super
was the sport?
competitive. Baseball and shot put.
Oh
Shot
wow,
put.
shot
Very
put.
cool. I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. a
Way out of
lot.
that field.
Yeah.
That's a cool one.
I thought
I'm
she would
like
be
the
like,
smallest guy by
You're,
far.
I was about to say you're kind of small for shot, but that's cool.
Just tiny.
is there like a
everyone's
weight?
big.
Is there like a weight limit?
No.
No.
was-
I like the warm up. I'm a big fan
Yeah?
of like the warm
Did you look at someone you could?
No,
throw
I
a
was,
ball
I was
really far.
you know, I was really small in high school, but now I would have for sure.
Yeah, you could throw.
You
a
look
ball
pretty
quite
thick.
far.
He's like, you look like you
Wow.
can throw a ball.
You can throw a ball.
I think it's
You'd
more
probably
you
crush
push-
at that.
You push it in the air. I think. Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, you
know.
do.
So,
Yeah, yeah.
are you shot put fan?
My fan.
Is there a
How
Like-
could you be?
is
a
there
fan?
a
No,
league?
okay, look, super random, but I saw a video,
Okay,
a
first-
YouTube video, and then like the world record got like broken 3 times in one day at like the Olympics or something.
old school? A
Yeah,
while ago? I'm
Yeah,
not sure.
like
yeah, I watched a lot
6
of
years
shot
ago.
put on YouTube
Yeah.
just to like learn, but
That's
But,
cool.
like-
I would first like to say that it's really not a sport; it's an activity that you just
Oh,
do.
okay.
First of
Okay.
all.
When's the last time you threw a ball around?
Shot,
Mm.
push
Ball?
the ball.
Pushed a ball around?
Pushed a ball, high school.
Oh, you haven't done it in like 10 years.
Wait.
Yeah.
Should we set up a?
Should do
We
it.
have
Dude,
to
I
find
really
somebody
wanna
that's
go.
similar to your size in the poker world, and let's set up a bet. This World Series of Poker, this summer, we're gonna set up a side bet.
It's creative.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Shot
How much is a
puts,
shot
Shot
put
put
weigh?
bet. That's the point.
12 pounds.
12
16. High school was 12 pounds. Like
God
college
damn.
and men are like 16 pounds.
if I'm not mistaken, that's the one where you throw the ball as far as
Bro,
you
you
can.
fucking
Yeah,
you like
shot
spin
with a
around
bowling
and
ball.
throw it, right?
Yeah, you're.
Yeah, you can spin.
Damn, that
You
shit's
gotta,
as
like-
heavy as my bowling
That's like a
ball.
bowling
You gotta
ball.
throw it like sideways and push it, because if you throw it this way, then you just break your elbow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Completely destroy your arm if you throw it like that. That's why you have to
Oh.
push it
Wow.
like sideways.
Is one of
Anyways.
your arms way stronger than the other then?
Yeah, for some
other
reason.
reasons.
It's because
For
of
other
shot
reasons.
put.
For some
It's only
reason.
for shot put.
Balancing it
It's
out.
not from
For
shot put.
some reason, I don't know.
No, I do a good job of balancing it.
Nice.
Yeah,
I
he
like
uses
that.
his left hand
Yeah.
sometimes, you know.
Pretty solid.
Yeah.
To tie this back into like my young poker career, we were talking about it earlier at dinner. I don't think you were there yet, but I actually went to high school with Christian, but we weren't friends because he was a couple years older than me. But we ended up crossing paths once again from the Meetup app when we were playing like those home games and stuff.
You text me and I never knew it was you.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, we were talking. I was like, I gotta find that DM where I was like,
Yeah.
"Yo, you want to play in our home
Yeah,
game?" You're like,
let's
"Yeah,
do
I'm down, dude." Oh my!
It was like his
God.
profile picture was him in front of a bunch of chips and cards. He was like,
Pocket Kings or
I
something.
remember that. You know what? I won that Pasadena 626 game.
Yeah.
There was a little bit of story. I don't know if you mentioned on the podcast, but you went on like a crazy little run before then.
Oh yeah. So I first started playing tournaments, and we found a game in Pasadena. It was like $300 you would win. And there's that game. There's Linda's game.
Yeah.
Which is
Linda.
Shout out to
probably,
Linda.
yeah, maybe like $1,000.
Yeah, that one's
then-
kind of big, right?
No, then there's $100 what's his name's game
Steven.
out in Westside, Steven's game,
Yeah.
and that was like $2,500 or something.
What?
Yeah.
And you shipped all of them in
I
one
shipped
week.
all 3 in 1 week. I never shipped them again.
He's like
It's pretty
18.
cool.
We know
I
nothing
shipped-
about poker.
I shipped
Bro.
all 3 in 1 week. Never shipped one of them again.
Yeah.
That's
But
hilarious.
And
you
That's how
got the
do it.
tournament bug, right?
Oh, of course.
You
I
missed the
don't play
best
anymore.
part. We discussed this a couple weeks ago, I think, on the pod, but it's only fair that you know. He took these winnings to the one and only Morongo Casino.
Dude, you want to hear this story? Took him
Got
to
to.
Morongo Casino. I was with my friends. I thought I was big dicking at the time. I had probably
Well, as someone who just won 3 tournaments
I
in a
had
row,
like
yeah,
3,800
the massive cock,
liquid,
yes.
right? 3,800 in cash. So I told my friends, I'm like, hey, I'll buy us a room at the Ace at Palm Springs, and we'll go play at Morongo all weekend because I think that I now cannot lose at poker anymore. So I took my friends. I got a suite, and we go to play. I lose playing poker. That's better. There you go. I lose playing poker. I go play blackjack and I burn like $2,000. I burn the rest of the roll. Blackjack at Morongo. And that was the first time I burnt my bankroll, dude.
Wow.
All right, I also
Really
went broke from blackjack, so we're in the same boat.
Oh, nice. Oh, wait. There is a blackjack channel that you started on YouTube, right?
Splitting deuces, baby.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
That's a good
Always
name.
split.
Wow.
Thanks.
I used to like be one of those guys looking. There's YouTubers who are just like, this is how you beat blackjack. Join my Discord and I'll show you. And I'm like, bro, we got to go play blackjack. This guy just taught me how to win. I know how to count.
This is a
cards,
real
bro.
conversation him
You
and I
got
would
the
have.
system.
I got
Yeah.
the system. I'm
He's
like,
like, bro, I can count cards.
I'm
Trust
like-
me.
1, 2. I'm just like,
One.
wait. I'm
Then the
like,
dealer starts going. Brrrr.
yeah, exactly. And I'm just like, oh man, I can't do this.
Sounds like
Man,
we all
it's
thought we
eight.
could
It's
beat
an
games.
8 deck, you know. So it's just
Yeah.
just behemoth.
I'm all like,
Dealer doesn't stop. You just.
I'm like
Just keep
18
going.
walking around the casino thinking I know what I'm doing. I'm like, where's the double deck blackjack tables
They're like, yeah,
that
we
they deal face up? And they're like, we don't have those. You know, I'm like,
They're like, it's 2020.
yeah.
This is like when we started playing.
Ultimate Takes Hold'em?
Yeah, we just thought we couldn't lose.
You all
Yeah.
share cards, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever play
Remember when we
Ultimate?
did that when we played? Dude.
Yeah.
It's the best.
We
Lot of
played
fun.
together.
We were positive
Great.
that
It's-
we
Yeah.
couldn't
You're
lose.
crushing.
That was
It's the
the
best game.
That was,
You
I
were
forgot,
crushing, bro.
dude. Ethan, I was shit faced that night, but I remember like, oh man, you won a lot of money. You won a lot of money.
I was
at,
up
at the
at
tables,
ETH,
and then
Like 4 or 5K.
and then what happened after that?
and then when you're up money, right, and you're sun running, then you think you could just sun run again. So you just put all the profits into red or black at
Yes.
roulette.
But
Yeah.
no, but you had a reason. Remember, you lost a 10K at the WSOP that day. So your way to get it back was run it up in UTH and then put it all on black.
I mean, to be fair, I kind of take fault because I put 1K on black, and then Ethan's like, "Fuck
Okay,
it, I'll
I'll
tell
do it."
you."
Yeah.
And he puts like 7K, and I'm like, I really fucking hope black hits right now, dog. And then,
And it was red.
and it was like one of those fast
No
rolls
shot.
too.
Yeah,
it was like
so it just
spink, and I was like,
12K
"Hey,
gone.
respin!" I was like, "Come on!" And then the dealer's just like,
You know what the
You're just like, thank you,
dude, the
for
best
pumpkin here.
the best part is that like as we're walking to the table, we were gonna have dinner. And Aiden's like, wait, before we have dinner, Logan says, before we have dinner, I'm just gonna put 1K on black. Let me just go put it. And then we all look at Ethan. Well, he was asking like, are we gonna bet? Me and Ethan are like, nah, bro, fuck no. Logan puts it down and literally out of nowhere, like a fucking ninja, Ethan just puts like 7K on the table as it's rolling. And Logan turns around like, bro.
That's the way to do it.
Logan's like, bro. And then I'm like, bro, I thought you were going to bet. He's like, I don't know, bro. Like double or nothing, right?
You gotta ride with the boys.
Yeah. Dude, talk about
respect-
ride with the
respect,
fucking
respect,
boys,
respect,
dude.
respect. Hell yeah.
Jesus,
So
man.
you were just a complete degenerate before you even got into poker.
Welcome, yeah. now you can understand the story.
So, how long have you been a gambling addict?
This is now turned into an intervention.
Big thank you to my college friends for introducing me to sports betting, because I remember they like sophomore year of high school. Yeah, UMass Amherst guys, really great influences on my life. I room with essentially a random, and then he had a bunch of friends that just came over to watch a basketball game, a football game, or whatever, and they're like sweating it really hard at like some random like Eagles game, let's just say. We're in Boston, so no one cares about the Eagles, but they're like, I have like plus something or minus something, and they're like, I have the money line, and I remember specifically asking, what does money line mean?
Oh man.
And that started a whole shit show.
So did you go sports betting and then table games and then
So
poker?
here's the actual origin story of gambling. I asked that question. They tell me what like money line, sports betting, all this is. I'm not understanding it all. But someone brings up that you can play online blackjack, Bovada shit.
Oh.
Like, okay.
Talk to me.
They're like, oh, there's an online casino you can just buy into. Make an account. Put like a couple $100 in. I spin it immediately because of the new account like run good.
Yeah.
Of course they like rig it because brand new account, you just get to sun run. So I spun like I won like $2,500 from like a $300 deposit. Something ridiculous. And then my friends were actually good friends at the time. They were like, you're cut off. No more playing after like 5 hours of just clicking buttons on online blackjack. It was at like 2 a.m. They're like, we're taking this laptop. You can't play anymore because you're going to lose because they've seen it.
I have a cell phone.
I'm like, oh, I'm all bummed. I'm like, whatever. I'm just going to go to my bed with my phone.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
I stay up till like 6 a.m., bust the whole roll.
Oh, no.
I got to wake up in the morning like, hey, guys.
So about that 2,500.
All those profits? See ya.
I have a not similar story, but I had discovered online poker when I was like 17, 18. And I remember first thing I went to his house and I'm like, bro, you know we could play poker for real money online? Then he takes my phone, like, because I'm at a cash game table. And I'm like, look, bro. And then he's like, really? And then he just goes all in. And I only had like $50 in my account, right?
I lost 15.
Lose my $50.
No, it was 15. It was 15.
No, it was $50. I remember because it was my $50. And then he just like goes all in, and then I lose, and then he goes, "Oh," and then I'm like, "Bro, you just lost me $50." And then
irresponsible.
I know,
Friend.
right? Exactly. But then after that, like, that's when we started playing online tournaments and just went down the rabbit hole, you know.
Dude, I used to punch so many holes in my walls playing fucking online
Oh my
tournaments.
God.
It's all rigged. Everything's rigged.
Dude, I would sit. I remember I would sit I lived with a bunch of dudes and like I had a mattress on the floor. That was basically it. And I would sit up on the wall like this, playing online poker for like 12 hours, and I'd bust in like ninth, and I'd elbow a hole through my wall, bro, because I made like $35 after 12 hours of work.
Oh, that's pretty good. I really did.
That's horrible, man.
But
Was that $2 an hour?
yeah.
Jeez.
But those online tournaments came in clutch when we went to Florida.
Oh my God, yeah. So me and him at 19 years old, I was like, bruh, my life, poker player,
Yeah,
professional.
you really went in hard at
Yeah,
that age.
before I was even 21, I was already ham. Like, so this was not even our first time we did something like this. This is our second time going to travel for poker. We went to Florida, and over there at the Hard Rock Holly, it's on an Indian Seminole situation or whatever.
18
and
plus casino.
18 or 19 plus. We
18.
pull up, and at the time, we didn't have any bills. I live with my family or whatever, so took like $3,000, all of the money I had to my name, and then some, because we maxed out the credit cards already just to fly there and like get the room there, right?
It's not cheap to stay there, that's for sure.
No,
Hell
it was
no.
not cheap, bro.
So did we Airbnb or something, by the way?
No, we stayed in the hotel. We
Damn,
stayed in
bro,
the hotel.
fuck.
Ballers.
Yeah. Oh, ballers. You mean my Capital One card, like off
Yeah.
24% interest? Balling, bro. So anyways, we get there, and at the time, because I was just like, I just really wanted somebody to go with me, like a friend. I fucking rolled Logan in every single tournament that he played, and I rolled myself in every tournament I played. We all go like 0 for 6. Bricked everything. Everybody's
usually goes.
spirits are
Shocker,
down.
yeah.
The vibes are over. And then Kieran's like, all right, man, let's just open up Bovada and just like, we're leaving tomorrow anyways. We're like depressed. I think it was a $50 or the $80, like 40K or 50K. And it absolutely
Like the
crushed
big
the
one,
guarantee. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crushed the guarantee.
These are like 5,000 person player pools or something.
I don't know if it was
Nah,
5,000.
it wasn't that many.
Maybe
I
like a
don't know.
1,200, 1,500. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever the case may be. I'm fucking, yeah, I'm in there in the mix, dude. Just fucking frying and just like, I don't know. It was just, I just remember like 6 hours later, like I have like like queen deuce, like make quads, and I was just sun running, and you don't realize it. You don't realize it. You know what I mean? You're just sun running the whole time. End up getting to the final table. I don't even remember what happened really. I just remember I was like in second place. Third place just got knocked out, and I locked up like
6
or 7,000. Like for me it was like crazy at the time. You know what I mean?
That made a profit on our trip.
Made a profit.
We broke even, boys.
And first hand heads up. First hand I looked on like queen deuce of clubs. I'm like, let's go all in. I jam all in. The guy's aces.
Yeah, he literally had aces, bro. And he was like, fuck it. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Then guy snap calls aces. He's like sweating the run out. I'm like, bro, are you really sweating the run out right now, bro? I'm like, you're gonna lose. I mean, that was still huge though.
You doubled like your bankroll.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
6K?
doubled his net worth actually.
Probably my net
If
worth.
that tournament doesn't go that way, are you even playing poker still?
That's a great question. Probably yes.
Yeah,
you're
of
a
course.
degenerate,
What
right?
do
You
you
just
mean?
keep
Yeah.
battling. You just keep
are?
battling. Honestly, maybe different trajectory. You don't know, like right? Butterfly effect.
yeah,
Everything's
literally.
different. You know what I mean? I don't know.
There's me and my roommate Mike. We're looking at like some of the top elite tournament players, and there's such a huge like survivorship bias of if you look at two of the biggest names in tournament poker right now are Alex Fox and Adrian Mateos. They both won the first event that they've played on Hendon Mub.
Wow.
If you scroll all the way down to the first like recorded
crazy.
tournament cash, bink.
Wow.
Momentum is such
That's
like
great,
a
man.
Foxton's was like he's like a college student at the time. He wins a WSOP ring for like $22K. Great bankroll there. It was from like $200 or whatever the buy-in was. Mateo's has a different rise to fame.
Yeah, he was a crusher online already.
I think his like third cash ever live was like for $1 million. He won something for $1 million. It's so ridiculous.
just getting that ball rolling early is so huge.
It's kind of
Yeah,
like
I mean,
I
you're
mean,
kind
yeah,
of
like
you're kind of in that
Yeah,
ballpark,
and I'm also a prime example. Like my
Yeah.
first tournament is I just won a bracelet.
I just won
Like, it's great.
250K and I bought a Tesla.
It's like how else can you like to survive like through the swings of tournament poker?
You need
You
that.
need to hold on to something.
Yeah.
Which is I just started and I won.
That's
Okay.
beautiful, man. That's charmed. I like that.
Need something.
The coolest thing ever is like Ethan on Instagram just posting like his win 10K bullets. There's like 18 in a row, like red 11. It's like red like 10.4K, just red.
After the big like 25K win, I busted like at least eight bullets like in one day.
Of, like,
Transparency is
80
cool,
Ks?
though, you know what I mean? People really like to say that. Transparency is really cool.
It's great.
Gotta
It's
be.
bloody as well. Yeah, I busted like it was like 60K binds in one
Yeah.
day. It was so dumb.
Wow.
Like
Okay.
2 days after the 25K win, yeah, it was just
Like,
like
well,
is
I'm
that
broke.
goes.
all public knowledge? Like, are people roasting you, like hitting you up on Twitter, like, hey, you just fucking downswing? Like,
He just writes it.
I posted it myself
yeah.
because like tournament buy-ins aren't public, only the caches are.
Gotcha.
Anyone like we were talking about in the
The
beginning
Hendon,
before,
yeah.
yeah, anyone can just
Yeah.
like
I'm gonna say,
Yeah,
oh,
for
look at him. I only have 5 rings and a bracelet.
Yeah, exactly.
And
it's,
it doesn't-
it's hard for people to give you shit
Yeah,
online.
I'm like, who's gonna roast him, bro? I'm
Yeah.
like, come
yeah.
on.
I don't know.
man.
There is definitely something about like people really overestimate how much or underestimate how much luck there is when it comes to tournaments. Like
Oh yeah.
a year ago, people think I punted, and I was like a really bad player. Now I think there are some people out there that like overestimate how good I am at poker just because I like won a tournament or two. All it takes is winning like the biggest all-ins of your life. Sometimes you get it in really bad and you win all 4 of them in a row, and then you win a tournament. Like, okay,
Boom.
that's all it takes. So
Boom.
I don't know. There's I don't know. Last year I think people thought I was really bad at poker, and now people think I'm too good at poker because I won a tournament finally after like 200 tries this last year. So I'm
I mean, you won $1
somewhere in
million,
between.
so in that tournament,
s-
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I picked the one.
You got the right
really
tournament.
big
Yeah,
tournament.
You got it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, fuck.
I got all the
There's
run cut
very
out of the
few
way.
tournaments that you want to run better in. The only one I can think of off the top of my head is maybe a big field
The main
EPT or the main event. There's
main
only
event.
2.
And
Yeah.
what you did is what I'm a big fan of. Max late regging. Like
How do you feel about that?
Max late regging?
Yeah, I'm asking him. How does he feel about it?
Why do you like it so much?
Because I have a fresher mind. I like playing with 20 to 35 big blinds. I don't like playing with 150 big blinds. It's just too much. People are going to be way too loose.
Different game.
Yeah. It's like,
I like the 5-barrel bluff, so I really like the deep stack.
that's why I don't like deep stacks. Because
5-barrel
There are no brakes on you. It's all gas.
Exactly.
Like,
You're pumping.
you have
chips.
such an advantage. Like, you're not there playing for 8 hours, like all day. You get there, you have 30 big blinds, which is plenty enough to work with. And
Yeah, from like a theory perspective, it's all the same, right? you entering a tournament from level 1 versus maxing it. It's
I don't know why
the
it would
same.
matter, right? Like,
Yeah, so you're still buying in, you still get the same chips. Like strategies are different or whatever. And like if you're good at deep stack poker, then of course you're more incentivized to play early on because you have an edge. You can play more. You can win. But it's all the same. I don't know. I like it because you save a lot of time, to be honest. But that specific 25K, I didn't have a choice because I had to rebuy.
Yeah, I know.
So, the Late Reg was ending.
But yes,
that was
it was
that
ending.
was my
I
problem.
had a choice to degenerately fire $25,000, and I decided to do that.
do you have any like kind of rituals on tournament days? Like, do you have a specific breakfast, or do you wake up, work out? Like, do you have anything you go through to get yourself ready for it?
I make sure in any like significant cash game or tournament that I play now, I wear Lulu because I've run really good whenever I wear something.
Oh, I did not know. This is
Lulu.
this is
That's
breaking
DJ.
news.
This
is breaking
I actually
news.
figured it out. I figured out when I was here, when I stayed here at your house. Because
shout
that
out- Not only at the house, in this room, ladies and gentlemen. Give us a wide
bed
angle.
that you guys are on.
Give us the wide angle. This bed right here. I mean, this couch turns into a bed. This is where he
Do
stayed.
not shine any black light on it. please.
Okay. Oh yeah. Go back in. Go in.
I was wondering what that was on the ceiling.
Oh my goodness.
Get creative here.
But you don't like wake up, hit the sauna, cold plunge, and then go do tournaments. Like,
I'm not a I just wake up, roll out of bed, and hit Panda Express or something, and then
Nice.
go.
Okay.
Sponsor me, please.
You
Panda.
ate Pan Express every day when you were here, I think.
Yeah, it was, and I also wore the same. I wore the same Lulu shorts because
Every
I
day?
kept winning.
Wow.
Yeah, and then
you won every time.
the
pretty
last stream that I had to take them off because like those Lulu shorts, you don't wear underwear in, and
Oh.
it gets a little sweaty and gross
Little
after
swampy.
3-4 days of poker.
much.
So
Sitting down for 8 to 9
I
hours.
changed. I decided to be like a human being and change out of my Lulu.
And you lost.
Lost.
You can just
Of
wash
course.
them.
You could have. I have a really nice laundry machine
So-
here, bro.
you're not superstitious, just a little stitious.
Just a little.
a little stitches.
Lulu.
Lulu stitches.
Lulu
Lulu stitches.
Need it.
I was thinking about this. Like, we're like all 4 of your vices are like right here. Then we have Mr. Sports Better. That's one side of your life. The tournament. That's one side of your life. Cash games, and then Ethereum, cryptocurrency, NFTs. Like all 4 vices and 4 different people,
perfect.
all in you.
You're all great.
Wow.
And
We were
that's
all
why-
in you.
That's why y'all get along. And sports better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Profitable.
Let's go Denver Nuggets, huh?
You should sell
Shout
your
out
picks
to
sometime.
Jokic.
Shout out to Jokic.
Or you could like get clout and just sell it.
Sell
like,
my
guys,
picks.
Let's go Kings.
I'll sell my picks
You couldn't pay me.
Let's
I'm
go
just
Sacramento
kidding.
Kings.
I could
Third in the West.
one day.
one day.
You know.
Yeah, you get your notifications on though, because you do your live bets. People gotta hop on that line.
It's me.
Yeah.
It's me texting him.
Oh, you're the one texting them.
I texted him.
Definitely
Okay.
not.
You
Oh,
text
you
about
told
the-
me.
the
He
jo-
did tell me to watch for the live bet. That's for sure.
I said
Ah.
Nuggets are down. Keep an eye on it. Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah,
just gave him
at
all the
halftime.
credit. Okay,
Wow.
never mind. Aiden,
It's all
tell
right.
you.
Yeah, it's thanks.
Yeah, but you.
Hey,
well,
hey,
let's-
look, grab
let's-
some bench. Stay over there.
Hey, let's look through our transaction history and see who live bets the most. Huh?
If I need crypto or NFT advice, I'll come to you.
Okay, that's fair. Look, he's
Okay,
giving you
that's
some
fair,
gas.
that's fair. I'll take it.
One of my other, best friends is not here right now. He's in Minot, North Dakota. North Dakota, bud. Shout out to Dustin. You know Dustin.
Duster.
Duster McCrester. He actually helped us out and wrote a couple of questions that he think as a viewer would enjoy. So periodically I'll check in and ask them. I think this is a good question though. Like, at what point did you realize like Rampage was a thing on YouTube? Like, oh, I should probably keep this ball rolling. Like, there's really some traction coming up.
I think I wanted to change it for the longest time, but I was already in too deep. So I had Rampage like forever when I was.
But
12,
the
13 years
channel
old.
specifically.
Oh, the name Rampage you had for that long?
I was. It's not like I claimed it, but yeah, I used it for like Call of Duty and stuff, joining clans and stuff. So I used-
clans.
Yeah, it was hard trick shotter, baby. Montages and stuff, spinning 360s.
Did you apply to FaZe Clan?
So not good
Phase
enough
5?
for Phase Clan.
Phase 5?
You gotta be actually
Phase
be
5.
good. I was just a wannabe.
I mean,
Wannabe 13-year-old.
that's what all trick shotters are, bro.
That's true. That you just get lucky. I was so unlucky with these trick shots.
Yeah.
Could never hit them.
Oh,
impossible.
that's luck.
Oh no,
Wow,
never mind.
okay.
You're just bad then.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
always bad.
sorry. Damn it.
Do
Exposed.
you recall like your growth trajectory? Like first year 10K, second year 25K, third year 100K on YouTube?
For this channel,
Yeah.
yeah, like it took me a year to get from 0 to 10K.
Okay.
That was 2019. I took from 0 to 10K.
The year before COVID. Okay.
Yeah, then COVID happened and that was tough. But like I went from 10K to 50.
Wow.
I don't know. Then 2021, I hit 100 at the end of the year.
Wow.
That was a good day because I also won the Venetian tournament the same day as I hit the 100K.
Wow,
That's sick.
That's so
win.
sick.
Yeah, I thought I was like on top of the world.
Correlated
Yeah,
like the
great.
YouTube growth with the tournament winnings. It's like
Somehow.
they're paired,
They
right?
align.
Like, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somehow. Yeah, that was great. And then recently hit 200. Just now.
Wow,
Congratulations.
dude.
Very nice.
So do you get like 2 plaques now? For every 100K, you get another plaque. That'd be cool.
That would be.
We should just make our own
What
plaque.
is it? 100K, 500K.
Are
million?
you?
I think it
I don't-
is.
Is it half a mil?
Yeah.
Do you get one?
No, it's 1 mil.
It's only 100K in a mil?
100K,
A mil, 10 mil.
10 mil,
Jesus.
25 mil?
Really?
I think we gotta ask Mr.
At least-
Beast
Yeah, I
because
was
he
about to
has
say.
all the
Or-
damn plaques.
PewDiePie, they told him
50 mil. Oh, yeah. There's a
they
50
told
mil or
they told
something crazy.
PewDiePie that every time he gets 10 million more, that they'd give him another plaque, and he like made a video about it. I think I remember watching it. PewDiePie.
I don't think I've ever seen a PewDiePie video.
I don't think
You're not
I've-
missing
I only
out.
know that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
the-
think I've seen like an intro. Like I've never like I don't know. I've
Seen his
never really
face.
watched his
I know
content.
the
Are you
face.
planning for like your YouTube content creation right now to kind of stay the same? Like you coming out with any new ideas, or just keeping this vlog going with kind of the tournament winnings and keeping just kind of everything going as is? Or
It's kind of tough in this market. Like Karan can also speak a lot about it too, but like we're just really capped in a niche industry like this.
Yeah.
Where my channel's growing from subscribers, but not from the views.
yeah.
So the views are really stable, which is nice. I'm not complaining about that, but you know, you want to see some growth along the way. But for now, like I'm probably gonna follow the Mr. Beast method. I told Karan this. I'm only gonna try to upload bangers. So for like the first 3 years, I focused on quantity over quality, and I just thought like if I can produce the most amount of poker content on YouTube, then like my channel will grow. Eventually, it did, but now like I'm hitting the ceiling where what's more worth it to me? Do I want to like grind some random game to make a video?
Get some content
that
out.
just isn't going to hit the same as like
Yeah.
playing something as big as Hustler or like a tournament win.
But it's all going to stay under the poker umbrella.
For now, yeah. I mean, things are going good, and I'm actually enjoying poker
There you
right
go.
now.
That's
so.
I mean that's all it's about. Is if you're as long as you're enjoying poker, because I know
Yeah.
he talks about kind of getting burnt out of the playing
For sure.
actually playing poker. It's like you have to be on that grind to be able to
For
pump
sure.
out the content.
Yeah, I get where Karan's coming from, because like you just kind of have to force yourself to play a lot, and if you don't want to play and you're forcing yourself to, it just like kind of
And it shows in the yeah.
over and
Job.
over again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just feels like a job, and you know you kind of lose passion for it. So I've been through like many different cycles of burnout and like just like falling out of love for the game.
Because obviously I talk to you, you know, fairly often. I think the one thing I remember was catching you in that burnout for cash games, and about the thing that we struggle with now. Not we. I'm interjecting. I'm adding myself to this
You're
problem.
Poker content
But
creators.
no,
yeah.
I'm more in the sense of like, dude, there's just not a fun 10-25 game to play publicly. That doesn't exist around, you know, the U.S.
I don't know what that means. I'm not.
The stake level,
10,
the higher stake
25.
level games, $10.
What do you mean that there's no fun game? Like what does
Like,
that mean?
You're gonna go sit down with a bunch of Euro grinders that are probably trying to pick on one recreational at the table, and that's their EV. And like it's just miserable. Everybody's got headphones on.
It has
Everybody
to be.
got a hoodie on.
And they're only here part
Is it
time.
Casinos? Can you not go to home games where it's all just like a party? Is that
And
what
then you're
talking
gonna
about?
pay $500 a hand in rake.
Yeah,
you know,
rake
like there's
is
just no
ridiculous.
win-win.
You can't record
So if there's-
private games.
Yeah.
It's
You
hard.
can't
to
record
get
in
in.
private games.
A lot of them
most-
don't because of the people,
Oh,
the VIPs that are in
it's
the
all-
game. You know,
it's an illegal private game.
And
yeah.
the Euros, they come here like incrementally in months and take money out the ecosystem.
yeah.
I mean, what about
Like,
Vegas?
and they go back.
Like I imagine
Vegas
Vegas,
is the
on the
worst.
weekends, it's there's just a shitload of tourists and people are playing.
Yeah, but, like,
It's
Even-
good. It's so it's yeah, like
oh,
it's
they're not playing big.
yeah. The games are really good at like $1, $3
Yeah.
stakes or two five.
or maybe
Yeah.
you'll get like two
Yeah, when,
fucking
like, I'll
crazy
leave
people at
the
510.
UFC and like right there's I'll walk to Aria and I'll play 1-3 and it's just like a bunch of random hillbillies. Fucking,
1-3. There you go.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Just random people.
So the thing
so
is
if
like
you go up in stakes, you're not getting.
We've
Yeah.
unfortunately
Casuals.
graduated from 1-3.
Yeah. Is there one step higher where it's just a bunch of like rich business dudes that
It's
are
just
kind of
like not-
degaff?
Yeah. So all of the bigger games now have become private
Gotcha.
for a lot of different reasons, but like obviously the recreationals prefer a private environment to
Of course.
one, not be public, two, it's a controlled one where they're not playing with pros, they're just playing with
Yeah.
other
Exactly.
cool people that they actually want to be around, opposed to some like grimy dude just with sunglasses, headphones on, not talking or anything.
Doesn't give
When you
anything
say
back.
there's
the
no
life out of the
fun
game.
10-25, it's because
It's
the level of
public.
competition is so
Public.
high.
yeah.
What about like these streamed events? Like for one you're playing on
Yeah.
Friday. Like are these fun? Because it's like everyone's
Super
there.
fun.
It's a different environment.
Yeah.
It's-
So yeah, so
Great.
that's what we're talking about. It's
Yeah.
I'm lucky to be able to play in it, and that's why like I'm I haven't said this at all, but like I probably the only time I ever play cash is just at Hustler
Gotcha.
for the year
Yeah.
because there's just no point in playing anything else.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Hustler's done an unbelievable job at making this fucking beautiful baby. And anyone that gets to play there that is just, not a rich businessman should be like kissing their feet kind of thing. Because they've made this beautiful environment where anyone can go and enjoy themselves. Like, you could be an absolute fucking square and find yourself smiling and enjoying yourself because they've made that environment a thing.
Gotcha.
And like what we've been describing, because of the stakes that Ethan plays now, like, yeah, I guess you can find a decent 5-10 game somewhere, but it's like, yeah, that's not really worth like
decent,
the time.
which is because I'm like such a novice. Like decent 5-10 is just a low level of competition game with not pros. Is that what you're saying?
No, maybe not even that.
Enjoyable game.
There's still a couple of pros in the game.
Enjoyable,
but maybe
game
there's a
in
couple
sense
more.
of the level of competition is lower because
Just
Yeah.
that, and
Gotcha.
just also you're enjoying the game. Like sometimes you go to a poker 5-10, just any stakes sometimes, and the game's just not enjoyable because everybody's
It's
you
just
know, taking
dead.
it way too
you need
serious.
people that are good for the game. you know?
Yeah, like
good,
you.
Good for the game.
Good for the game.
I am good for the game.
Good for the game.
At
Yeah.
1-3. Everything else.
Yeah, same.
So, but going back to all of this, I'm sorry, Christian. Let me just finish this little point up though. But going back to all of this, my point being, I remember him fading really hard, and I'd be like, he's like, yeah, bro, I played again at the 1025 at like fucking the Hard Rock Hollywood, and it's just been like really rough. Just all these Euro grinders, man. It's just not fun.
Also, I don't want to say like some Euros are cool. It's not all
Yeah,
Euros.
yeah,
There's
yeah.
American shit regs too.
Many more.
Yeah,
but their
there's
money's
more
staying in the
American shit
ecosystem.
regs than Euro regs because we're in America,
We're just bad.
right?
Yeah, we're not good at
No,
poker.
but I just remember, and then you even made a a video, and I remember at the end of the video, you're like, everybody's promising this game was gonna be great. It fucking sucked. It was awful. Yeah, I
It's
literally
totally
said it.
ripped on the game.
This was supposed to be a semi-private game too, and it was bad.
It was awful.
I'm just so spoiled by playing on Hustler because everything is just great there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing compares to Hustler.
Um,
Buy-ins, games, the fun,
Do you
just action.
enjoy online?
Uh,
Like the other night, he was streaming online, and it looked like that was a lot of fun. Like it seemed like it's a
it's fun to stream and share the experience.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
like I'll play online tournaments.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of variance in them, and you got
Do
to
you
bust a
stream
lot.
online at all, or
Only
I know
if
it's
it's
tough
like a
here,
big,
but like
only if it's like a big final table or
okay.
something like that.
But
Then I'm
What-
happy to share it.
Do you remember like your toughest table draw, like in a tournament?
Yeah. Last week I played with like Adrian Mateos a bunch, Fox and
Wow.
a bunch. Who
at the
else?
Poker Masters.
This was Poker Go Cup. Yeah, same thing. At the Poker Go Studio, a lot of really good players. Other names that you guys wouldn't know because they're just grinding tournaments. But yeah, I mean the tournaments.
Try me.
He's
I
underestimating
mean, already the
my
first
poker
two-
knowledge.
the first
Good
two-
friends.
Yeah,
Sorry.
maybe not them, but try me.
Anthony who? He's
Yeah, he won.
Oh, you see it on Twitter.
No, but I know who he is.
Oh, you do? Yeah, he's good.
Like, not like that. Anthony Hugh, if you happen to watch this, yeah, we don't know each other. But, like, I just watch a lot of that, and then I know, like,
Go
the
stuff.
little crusher people.
Yeah.
Um,
mean, You
but
see the same people
I saw
that
you
pop
play
up.
next to Foxen once.
and he won. He beat him.
Mateos was in that tournament too.
He beat him.
Yeah, they're all great.
Oh yeah.
God tier.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
To finish that thought, so he's having a terrible time. We're talking. And then he ended up, like, really falling in love. He had already really fallen in love with tournaments. But, like, tournaments, he was, like, breaking, like, 20 at a time and being like, I fucking love this, though. I'm like, and I'll
I
be like,
wanted to kill myself sometimes, but yeah, I enjoyed battling.
Jokingly.
Yeah.
In game.
Self-delete. No, you know.
But I just remember like
Yeah.
talking to you. I was like, bro, how are you
Fire.
still doing this? Like, you could just go. I'd always be like, just go to Hustler, bro. Like, go have fun. You're like, bro, I need to win a tournament. I need to win, bro.
It's a sickness.
Sickness,
nothing
that's
else.
the word.
It's a real sickness.
Are you talking particularly about the Hustler live stream game?
Yeah.
So
Talking about Karan was talking about tournaments, and then
No, I'm saying like just them setting up like a really good environment for
yeah, the Hustler Live. I mean, you can't beat it. Everyone's having a good time, and
It
Yeah.
seems
When-
everyone's
when you
gambling
see-
for
it's fun to watch.
the
ridiculous
kind of
amounts money.
celebrity games that they have where it's like the content creators like the Botez and Adam 22 and these kind of content creators from other aspects coming into poker, is that going to help just the general vibe of getting new people into the game? Like you're saying most 10-25s, or is
Yeah.
it still going to only affect the 1-3s and the 2-5s? Or you're seeing Mr. Beast comes, and it's like that's got to have a positive effect for the long-term view of poker. and getting
For the
more people
entirety
in.
of poker, but like you said, probably it starts with the small, right? I mean, how many like,
people are going to just
doctors are
initially go
watching.
into 10-25s. So
yeah.
I'm gonna take 50K. Yeah, we're gonna say 50K.
I mean, overall, like very good for the industry of poker as a whole. And like, if you look at Mr. Beast or Ninja's audience. They're just
That
younger
stream was
kids,
fucking
right?
huge. Yeah,
At the
it's
very
like-
least, they got introduced to poker just by watching that stream, and like a small, minute percentage of them, like a percentage of a percent,
will
will
play when
try
they
it out
become
at
of
least,
age.
you know?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, they will try it out. They will start at 1-3. It's good for the game overall. So they're growing the game for sure. It doesn't like immediately affect
you
our
guys going to
ecosystem or
play
whatever.
10-25 or whatever it is. Yeah.
No, yeah. It wouldn't like have that much of an effect on it. But in general, at least like
It's good for the
poker's been
game.
booming.
Yeah.
Tournament numbers have been crushing over the past year. So things are looking good for like the poker economy as a whole. Cash games, on the other hand, more private,
Yeah.
more politics, stuff like
I
that.
feel like you have to be more of a regular poker player to play cash games. More casuals will be in tournaments, in my opinion.
I think that long shot of winning like 100x what you buy in for is what really that's like a
Yeah.
selling point, you know?
Like
Yeah,
if you
huge.
watch the old WSOP video, like main event on TV, they would show like some football players in the tournament,
Yeah.
like some Ben Affleck's playing, you know. So I think like celebrities in poker's always been a thing,
yeah.
but now, like since the whole streaming like is a big meta now, like you obviously want to get in front of that camera and play in the biggest games, the most exciting games right now.
I mean, yeah, they got Mr. Beast. That's the biggest online get you can have.
He's probably
Shout
one
out
of
Mr.
the
Beast.
most famous person in the world.
I love Mr. Beast.
Love
Yeah.
Mr. Beast.
There's
Yeah.
a stat. I think like he averages 1% of the world's population every single video.
I believe it.
Wow.
1% of the world's population watches his videos.
You know, he's only
Because
24.
he has his Mr. Beast channel, but then he has Mr. Beast in Spanish. Mr.
Show your phone
Beast.
case, Logan. Show your
Mr.
phone case.
I don't have Mr. Beast sticker on it today,
Whoa.
but
Wow.
I usually do. But he has, because he's so smart. He has a channel in every
Mr.
language.
Beast Gaming?
Yeah,
Mr. Beast Gaming, Mr.
has
Beast Philanthropy, Mr. Beast everything. You know.
yeah, he's huge.
Yeah. And he makes great videos, of course.
And
Great
Mr. Beast,
video.
if you want to show up, Logan will jerk you off. I promise.
There you
It's
go.
true.
Boom.
Yeah, I will.
Jimmy's just thinking about
Jimmy,
that from
show
now on.
up, dude.
So there's only we have to talk about a little bit of controversy since we have you here, but we're gonna give you a softball, I guess.
Lay it up.
To talk a little bit about the we've talked about it on the podcast.
gonna
And I
bring it
wanted
up.
to talk to you about it on the podcast. Do you want to tell them?
No, it's okay. Go for it.
So you obviously sold action for the first bullet of your 25K. I think. Can you correct me? What was the percentage exactly? you sold?
25%,
25%, which equals
$7,000, $1,600 or something.
okay to however many backers or whatever. He sold it on Stake Kings, busted, and as we talked about, I mean, there was minutes left of Late Reg by the time you decided, fuck it, I want to do it. And I think it was a dinner break, if I'm not mistaken.
Mhm.
You rushed over,
An
didn't
hour.
have a second, did not have a chance to possibly really try to sell.
No, not to the audience.
Correct. You end up winning the tournament because, of course, you do. And there was a little bit of backlash on Twitter from some online poker people. Kind of like, you want to talk a little bit about that and like how you feel about it? And
Yeah, like real time, I like didn't even know what was going on because it was such a busy time.
yeah.
When
You
the
just-
tournament, phones blowing up.
You
of
look at
course,
Twitter like,
it's really
damn, people
cool.
are hyped.
yeah. I mean, you just see
a
like
lot of reactions.
like 20 plus notifications.
Yeah.
It's like, you
Oh.
click on it, it just
Just
refreshes.
fucking goes, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just like, okay, cool. Things,
I'm
things,
famous.
things are going well. Yeah,
I'm famous.
people are happy about the win. I'm happy about the win.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah.
then there's so much poker to be played. But yeah, like I saw the stuff being said, and it's like it didn't really affect me that much, to be quite honest with you.
Wow.
Probably because I was so busy at the time and couldn't think about it. But I also just like understood their opinion, so they're just bashing me to a certain degree, thinking that it was like setting a precedent for the future, moving forward. If people sell action, this and that, if they're in the same situation, they think that like I'm losing EV, which I do agree with. But the two people were coming from like a very
Hater
heavy
standpoint? Yeah, what the fuck?
hater, but also from a poker perspective, where like if poker is your number one source of income, this is your livelihood. Like then you're just torching money on fire. I get that.
It's weird to put the entire precedent onto you. Like, you're going to set this example for the rest of, like, it's weird to
You're
put
just,
it
a
all
big,
onto
you're
you.
just a really big
Yeah,
name
they're
in
just
poker,
assuming a
yeah.
lot.
I
Yeah.
think it's a reasonable assumption to think like that. But I think where people get lost is that like the level of casual follower that I think is more inclined or more likely to interact with Ethan or any like poker vlogger that are poker content creator is very different from like a grinder selling action to a fucking bud. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
you
it's
know,
very different.
If it's like two poker tournament grinders like swapping action or selling, like
Yeah.
they understand one bullet is this,
Mm-hmm.
and it's
Yeah.
also very easy to shoot the text like, "Hey, I'm selling the second bullet. You want it? Yes or no?" That's like a 5-second conversation or transaction. This was very different because I don't have these people's numbers and can't contact them. But yeah, I mean, overall, like, I'm always happy to give back. I won a lot of money. To sacrifice $14,000 is like a drop in the bucket, and also just like rewarding the people that believed in me. Because up until that point, I didn't really cash or do anything significant whenever I sold action. So also felt a little bit of guilt through that, just because like I have sold action in the past, no results. This time, unlucky that I just had all of it myself. Lucky for me, but unlucky for like, you know, the long term and for the viewers. So it seemed easy. It seemed like an easy decision.
What we had talked about on the podcast when we had brought it up was that you're obviously a professional poker player, but you're also a professional streamer. I mean, a professional like
Content creator.
Content. Yeah. So we just thought it was really cool that you're basically giving back to your viewers too. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people who are coming at it just from the poker perspective aren't really seeing that.
It makes sense from a poker perspective. Yeah. It's just like,
I don't think it makes sense at all. It's like, why?
No. Because if that's your main source of income, it's minus EV. Like you should not be doing that.
Why would there be like?
No, they weren't. Let me
give you
his perspective.
Let me give you an example.
He's a content creator.
Let me give you an example. Okay.
Just seems weird for them to expect that this is going to be the standard moving forward.
No. Let me give you an example. Okay. We all played underdog, right? We talked about this. You guys swapped. I didn't buy enough shares to swap, so I did not swap. If I shipped the thing, and I'm like, you know what, guys, I feel a little bit bad because we kind of talked about swapping. I ended up winning, and I bought 80% of the shares, and we didn't swap. Here's a small amount as at least to cover your losses.
Like a thank you.
As a thank you. Yeah. But I made that super public, and everybody's like, bro, like, why would you do that? Like, it doesn't make sense. You just gave up money for no reason.
I did, yeah. It's my money. I can do whatever the fuck I want with it.
That's a fine take, but there is an understanding of the precedent. It makes sense that they think that way. I don't agree with it, but I could see a world where they can feel that way.
It's just a price of fame kind of thing, man. Like, you're big in the poker world and you're big in the content creation world. Like, someone's gonna have something to say. You know what I mean?
Yeah, everyone has an opinion, and you deal with enough of it.
Everybody,
especially on Twitter.
I think you dealt with it like a fucking champ.
Everybody has an opinion and no profile picture with that opinion.
Yes,
that's
and an asshole.
Not a profile picture that's worth anything.
Yeah. Bro, this guy gets it, bro. This guy gets it, man. He understands.
Is anyone's profile picture worth anything, though, at this point?
Yeah. He's like, alien friends.
No, what was it? The cool cats.
Cool cat.
You have a cool cat?
Oh, man.
You had a cool cat?
Oh, wait. No, I don't.
You're like, I don't even remember what I got.
No, I have, the
Doodle
guy. Doodle.
You have a doodle?
You have a doodle?
We're like a splashy.
Oh, cool man.
Cool man.
Oh,
cool man.
Don't tell me about those things.
Logan,
baby.
He bought for like 1 ETH.
Oh, really?
You did? That's not bad. They went to 2. You just never sold it.
Logan didn't sell his.
That's your fault. No, I'm just kidding.
I bought it at 3.
Oh,
bro! I literally.
In the name of the Father, the Son,
that
and
was
the
the
Holy
top.
Spirit.
That was the top.
I'm sorry about that.
Dude, I bought
all
at
about
the
the
peak. Like
1 ETH was 4K. Like just to like add.
All right, now
to the-
you're at least you could be an NFT veteran now. You bought the top.
vet, bro.
yeah, I
You're a
got to
vet.
break
Vet.
even on my losses.
Buy some
There
Ranga,
we
dude.
go.
Ranga.
Yeah,
wow.
Rangas
Over
are nice.
into
You
Ranga,
should get a Ranga.
Dude, get a Ranga.
Ranga?
Yeah. I'll show you after the pod.
We'll
Well, he'll show you after.
One of my friends has been my friend has been telling me about these anime
Animators.
NFTs.
God.
Anime porn.
It's their anime
We
girls.
say corn. We say
who-
corn.
These two bought a couple of those. And
You know,
these two.
Oh, do not
The
point at me.
waifu warriors.
Oh,
What
you
are
know
they called?
I don't know what they're called, but if you show me a picture, I would
There's
know.
a-
They doubled recently. Like they're at 6 ETH now.
Did you buy the Donald Trump NFT? Because that one like
Pilates?
quintupled.
I don't know.
It's not Digidaiku, right?
I don't
Oh,
know
it
the
might
name.
be.
They're way more. I think they're
Oh.
like 16 now.
Maybe it's Melades.
Maybe they
Is
don't
there-
all be.
Corn.
Yeah, maybe it's,
Oh,
That's not corn.
It's corn.
maybe it looks like corn. I like to make fun of it.
Dude, you guys
I
bought
don't know.
you
We'll
guys
figure
bought
it
the
out.
Is there-
precursor, Waifu Warriors.
I know.
They shocked me.
Is there-
I don't think I know what you're talking about exactly.
Is
There's
there
something.
any
We'll figure it
other poker controversy that over Twitter that you've dabbled in, even if it's not yours, but you've seen it? And I'm trying to think of anything. Yo,
I got one.
yeah.
Did you see recently Mike Paso cash tournament?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
That one's good.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Did
Oh,
you see what
God.
else?
No.
Oh, well, the slow roll was great.
Slow roll was
The
awesome.
slow roll
Yeah.
was
deserved.
everyone was
The
mad
guy
at him
had
because,
top set, which is like pretty much the nuts, right?
Yeah, and everyone was mad because they were like, dude, you didn't slow roll him long enough, dude.
Yeah. So for like a minute and a half,
But
right?
he got his stuff locked up, right? He didn't get.
He ended up getting it back. I saw Veronica Brills send an updated tweet where she did get it. They weren't able to stop it in time, but any time in the future that he gets tournament cash winnings, it will be locked up.
Wow.
That's-
At Biloxi?
I think anywhere.
Specifically?
I don't know.
I
No,
don't
it
think
can't
you
be
can do it
anywhere.
anywhere because it's all
Everything's
private.
independent.
I just made that up.
Okay.
He said, I just made that up.
But I'm sure.
The source-
Yo,
The source,
Veronica
trust
Bill's the
me,
homie.
bro.
I could try
That's
to-
the source,
I
right?
could try to.
I'm
hit her
sure a
up.
lot of casinos are on notice at this point. Like Vegas, I was obvious. I mean, do you really think he's gonna go?
I don't know how he.
Did you
Crazy,
see? He was
man.
like incog. He had a mask that
Yeah,
was not
I
even
saw
over
that.
his face though.
I was
Had
gonna say
a
he's gonna come
fucking
in with a
hood on.
mustache. What's up, guys? I'm Hank
That's like in
Mostel.
Mississippi- That's like in Mississippi Grind. They talk about like that. Do they do that little bit where he's like, "So I got banned from the casino. First thing you do, you put on a disguise."
Yeah.
You guys ever seen that movie?
No, I've never seen that
Mississippi
movie.
Grind. It's a good movie. Poker movie.
Mississippi Grimes.
Mississippi Grind.
The only
Nah.
movie, poker
Did you
movies-
watch like Rounders and stuff?
You don't hear me?
You got to speak in.
Do you hear
a little
any of
more.
us?
Do you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now. Yeah.
You hear me now?
David, turn it up a little bit for
I
him.
guess so. Okay, cool.
I'm just not talking in my mic. I think is the problem.
Okay.
Oh, that's what it is.
Can you talk again, Christian?
Hello? Hello?
Stop changing the mic. Fuck. Stop switching the screens. Can you talk?
Hello? Hello?
David, can you tap the mic? Hit like the mic cord.
Hello?
Yep. There you go. Talk.
Hello?
There you
Oh,
go.
there you go.
Perfect.
Okay, we're
cool.
back.
Cool. We can't lose Christian.
Nice.
We can't lose Christian here. Yeah. So that was fucking crazy, by the way.
Yeah, man.
How
Does he go unnoticed? Like in a poker
I
room?
think he was going incognito. He had the mask.
He's
and
also
the hood,
very
bro.
normal looking.
I mean, but would you cash out with your ID?
I couldn't.
Oh.
draw
Did he
that
have a
over.
fake ID?
Well,
What-
you can't
what do you
cash out
say?
because he didn't bust. No, I like how like his name is infinitely more famous than like his face or whatever. So everyone
Yeah.
just torches on this
Yeah.
guy's name.
Yeah.
No one knows what he looks like though.
Mike
Unfortunately,
Postle.
He's so
Just like a
normal looking.
normal white guy.
Normal white guy. Average.
Yeah.
Average. He's not a 6'2" foot homeowner though.
No, he's not.
Like our friend over here with the
Like our
Scarface
friend.
Whoa,
shirt.
bro, get those things out of my
6'2"
face,
homework.
bro.
Sorry, bro. I'm just taking up. I don't know if you want to become a shouter for a second.
Unbelievable.
Mr. Page, do you take any? Do you take any supplements?
Mr. Page.
Supplements.
Supplements,
I
yeah.
need to.
Can you
No,
give any
You
examples?
don't take anything.
I don't take anything.
You should.
So
Not,
do you,
no, like
you don't
men's
like?
multi?
Yeah, you don't like. So before you start a
Vitamins.
big poker tournament, you're not gonna like wake up, work out, pop a bunch of sups, and like head into
Subs.
it.
Dude, who does
Oh.
that, bro?
That's
it's
why
like
I'm not
I
as
do.
big as you. But maybe
But
I
you like
should
no
look into it.
multivitamin.
Ethan,
or
give us a little
anything,
flex.
Like,
Give us the. Can we
Don't-
get the camera
We
on
just
him?
got one.
Get the camera on him.
No,
Get the camera
okay.
on him. Give us a flex. Give us a real one.
Yeah.
A lot of
Wow.
missing air.
Yeah.
A lot going on here. Haven't been to the
Nice,
gym in
dude.
forever.
Nice.
But no.
is
No.
it something like? Do you
I
have
don't.
like a New Year's resolution, or like you trying to get back in the gym, or like do you want
Yeah,
to?
it's always a great idea. Does it
Of
ever
course.
happen?
It's a good idea, you know?
Yeah, it's
a good idea.
Bro, you should keep doing what you're doing, man. You're crushing it, bro.
You probably
No,
gotta
to
check
be
it out.
honest, like you're in pretty good shape for not
Yeah,
going
I
to the
thought
gym,
you worked
bro.
out like you're like a lean guy.
I luckily am
You
like
get
skinny
that
and
a
have
lot.
fast
It's the
metabolism.
Lulus.
Yeah. The
You're always
Lulus.
rocking Lulu gear. That's why.
That's why he's
Lulu makes
Lulu
you look good.
Stitches.
Yeah, it does. That's why.
Lulu makes
Lulu
everyone look good.
Stitches, baby.
It's
Yo,
worth- it's
yo,
worth every
hashtag
penny.
Lulu
Yeah.
Stitches.
Wait, do you have any tattoos?
I don't.
You want to
Do
go
you
get
want
some
ones?
tattoos? Matching tattoos?
Hey, you were supposed to
Matching
go today,
tattoo.
right?
Yeah. Yeah, I had to cancel on Kai.
Oh, wow.
Shout out to Kai Coleman. We're doing it on Saturday instead.
What are you getting?
It's hard to explain. He has a tattoo, but it's
We know
on
he
your
has a
stomach.
tattoo.
No, it's on my knee.
Oh, it's
The
yeah,
Kai one?
It's hard to see. Right
I
now.
can't roll my pants.
Yeah,
up.
yeah, no,
I'll take
no.
my pants off for this podcast. I love you guys.
Wow.
Later.
Sweet.
Well, for him, maybe.
Our
Cool.
friend's he's recently a tattoo artist, and he has his own little design.
He has a
Has
face that he draws. It's a one-line face. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Line
I have it.
face.
His stepdad has it. One of his other friends has it, and then he has it.
It's the same face.
It's the same.
Yeah.
We all the same.
It's like a character.
Me. So it's my girlfriend's brother. His name's Kai. He's now doing tattooing. He has this image that he's been drawing forever. He has it on his knee. I have it right here on my knee, and his stepdad has it on his knee as well. And then
Wow.
another girl has it.
Oh,
just
that's
like
really cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
guess the faces could kiss if you're dying.
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, it's
you-
true.
you
We
get
should
it,
see
dude.
the face before we say
I'm
that's really
honestly
cool.
surprised we haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
That should
make
be a
that
thing.
happen.
What?
Hmm.
Knees
Hey, I'm gonna
unite.
touch Kai's knee with.
Wow.
You know.
That's funny.
Put this on the pod once you have your knee ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's good.
Oh, it has to be.
I already got one right here.
Yeah. So he
Might get
gave a-
demonetized though.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm
Sexual.
too thick for the pot,
It'd
huh?
be way too sexual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
But yeah, so matching tattoos on Saturday. Let's go. Come on.
All right.
After we do a little.
Oh my
Sorry,
god,
Dustin.
bro. What the fuck just happened?
After we do a little.
Just leave it
go
there,
for
bro.
it.
Just leave it.
You gotta hang that up too. That's really really cool.
Yeah, we have
we've
to
been
hang it
trying
up
to,
here.
but it's been
the
a-
homies that got that right.
Yo,
Also doing the
seriously.
lighting for it stuff, it kind of blows out the.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Disaster. You know what I mean? We're running a tight ship here. If you didn't realize it,
Too much lighting.
she just falling over. To get into a couple more personal things, because I guess that's where like I think all of these podcasts that you hop on don't really talk too much about.
Looks pretty good over there.
Looks pretty good, right?
That doesn't. Yeah, that looks pretty good.
What is like Rampage the charmer in high school look like?
Charmer.
Like, the charm. I mean, I don't know. I'm assuming.
Oh, let me show you. I tweeted this.
Sid, let me show you.
Oh,
Let me
great.
show
I
you.
gotta scroll. All right, you guys talk about something, but no, I have a really great photo of me in high school, my
Mm.
yearbook
Prom?
photo.
Wow.
Okay, good.
Yearbook photo. I have a really
Yes.
great quote.
Is it on Twitter?
It's on Twitter.
All right,
Twitter.
send us.
I tweeted this a
Send
while
him the
ago.
link.
I'm scrolling. I'll send
You'll
you
just
the
show it
link.
to the camera right there. You'll show it to the camera.
Yeah, I'll
Camera.
show it
You're
whenever I
gonna-
can
Alright,
find
for
it.
sure.
But
We're
it's
gonna find
perfect. I had a buzz cut, glasses, looked like
Buzz
prepared.
cut.
Doing
Damn.
shot
All right,
put.
David,
Looking
go
thick.
to Google and pull up Hendon Mob, and
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
we'll look up Aiden's Hendon Mob right now.
Just type in Aiden Queskin Hendon Mob.
Is there ever a chance anything comes up?
Do you know how to spell his name?
Oh, it's on my other.
It's phonetic.
A
Queskin.
AIDAN KWESKIN.
No. Then you have to
right
type. You have to type Hendon Mob afterwards.
Hendon Mob.
You found the
I
picture?
don't think I have Hendon Mob.
You found the picture. Can you put the camera on him, please?
That's
One.
that's my
I'll
Twitter.
show the camera.
Yeah, your camera, the one right in front of you.
That's
I
a
can
free
just
plug
go up
right
to
there,
it.
dude.
Yeah. You don't even have to get that close because it's so zoomed in.
Is it on auto zoom?
Cover your face.
Nice.
There you go.
Oh, damn, daddy.
Let me see. Give me the phone. I want to see it.
What's the quote?
Oh
What's
my
the quote,
gosh!
Logan?
It
What's
goes.
the quote.
Ethan. Okay, this is Ethan Yao. Quincy. The quote is, "Yeah, it's small."
They let you put that?
That's pretty hilarious.
so.
son.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
That's pretty hilarious. That's so funny, man.
Wow.
So yeah,
would've thought it?
quite the stud.
So
I also
talk to us.
I went to an all guys school. So
Wow.
it's
Ah.
better that way. My high school was all
Said
guys.
better that way.
Okay, so how did the charming work
Can you
there?
tap my mic, dude?
Practiced on talking to a lot of dudes.
I can hear.
Hello?
I hear, yeah,
Yeah.
you're good.
Practiced talking to a lot of dudes. No, there's no charming, man. I went.
You had like no love life in high school is what you're saying.
I had a girlfriend in high school.
Okay.
Nice.
We don't need to know the name, but like, okay, what was that like?
Worked out. Typical
Obviously
stuff.
not.
I thought I was in love after
3 days.
When did you guys
As
break up?
everyone did.
the first time we kissed, I was like, oh, I love this. I'm in love. Yeah. No, I remember. I guess like after high school, first year in college, first semester, even just walking to the first day of class, I'm like, bro, there are girls in this campus.
Wow.
Everything was
that's
just
crazy.
wild, life changing.
Did you guys break up like when you went to college? Or did
No,
you
we
break
broke
before
up because we were very toxic and incompatible.
that? I had one of those.
Wow.
Different reasons.
That's
But
very
yeah.
mature at high school to think of that, honestly.
No, I'm thinking that now, but no, we broke up because we'd fight all the time. Because what else are you
when
gonna
you
do?
think about it, like, what do you fight about in like
I
high
don't
school relationships? Like, seriously.
I fought about.
You're
being-
looking at Jennifer.
Yeah, I was super jealous.
I saw you
Oh, you
like
were?
her
I was
Instagram
super
story.
jealous
Wow.
for no reason. Yeah, because like she was.
You're talking to Tom.
If you looked, if you guys zoomed in on that picture, you would see that I'm not the most handsome guy at the time.
Things have changed.
And she was like the only girl I ever knew that I've heard of that like had a crush on me or interested in me, and I was like, snap, I gotta lock you down. It's been like 15 years. The only girl that's into me. Let's go.
Call.
Let's go.
Call.
All in.
Yeah, I'm all in here.
All in. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so that was a little toxic.
That's pretty
of me.
cool. And then what happened? Like, you broke up. You went to UMass of
Broke up.
something.
Amherst.
Yeah.
Amherst. Girlfriend in college?
I had one for my freshman year. I dated another girl like my senior year of high school, and then
Oh, there's another
that
girl.
that one was a bad breakup.
Wow. We need to
And
know about
then-
this breakup.
Just like once again, I was like, this one's the one. We're gonna get married. And,
Nice.
Naive high schooler,
Wow.
young 17-year-old kid or whatever. That didn't happen.
So
And then,
we need to know the messy breakup. You can't just say
We
that
just
part.
broke up. We like in a normal breakup or whatever. She what happened? It was through text. Both of those
Ooh.
breakups were via text. which
Who's
is
texting
awesome.
who?
She broke up with me? Yeah, I didn't have the balls to break up with her.
Oh, look at me now.
She didn't have
Flex
the balls.
on $1 million.
I didn't have the balls at all.
Wow, do you think your exes?
But-
I bet you your exes are.
They have
Of
to know about what's
course.
going on, bro.
Yeah.
They have to know about what's going on.
Yeah, I got a
He
message.
goes,
from
I'm thinking
one
about.
of
He's in the chat.
It always happens
What
like
else?
that. It always happens.
W's
Like,
in
you
the
fucked-
chat.
You fucked up.
Yeah. W's in the chat, bro. That was sick.
High school means fist bumping.
That's
bro.
tight. Man.
Oh my god.
What'd she
So-
say? She tried to get back with you or what?
No, she was just like, how
Hey.
does this all work? I'm just like, well,
how does this all work?
like, well, they give
Well,
you chips.
Oh, she slid into
I
your
keep being the
DMs.
man, and you
Yeah.
keep being the fan.
Oh!
wow, you
That's
should consider
good,
rapping,
dude.
bro.
Drop it.
Wow.
Harry
Oh,
Mack.
good one.
Hell.
Yo, that was
Wow.
sick. Okay, so so you go to college, you end up getting this girl. So bad breakup at end of high school, college freshman year, first time around girls in your campus, what's that looking like? Were you like
well,
a dog?
I had the girlfriend at the time, and I'm just like a nervous kid.
Couldn't be a
so
dog, I
that's all.
guess.
Can't be a dog. We broke up my freshman first semester or whatever.
Wow,
So
that was
come
like
back-
a 5 second
Really
long.
quick.
Oh,
Yeah, really
snap
quick.
like this
Snap
isn't
in,
gonna
snap
work.
out.
Yeah, this couldn't work at all. And then I just
Yeah.
like got really obsessed with work, so I just buried myself in work, because I didn't know how to deal with the heartbreak.
Work.
Yeah, he
Wait,
used to
work.
work at the.
Work.
He
Like,
used to
so I
sell
was-
hot dogs and stuff.
Doing a
Remember?
bunch of random stuff on campus,
What?
YouTube, and like an internship I had at the time. So I was just like working like 80 hours a week, and just like, this is how I settle. This is how I handle
Wow.
breakups and heartbreak.
Yes,
Just
and-
stay
and then-
busy.
and then you stayed bone dry.
So dry.
Wow.
I mean, yeah.
Like
This
with
is- what do
drinking
you
or
mean?
with sex?
I was
What
gonna
is
say,
that?
do you drink and do drugs
I'm
or
saying just like girls.
No, I was just working.
no drugs,
No.
no drinking
No,
ever?
no sex.
Okay,
Not
so
at
all
that
of it
time.
just
That's how we
locked in.
balanced out the right shot put arm with the.
Yeah, do you need
a
to
lot of
balance?
workouts?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
right,
I was
okay.
at the gym
Wow.
all the time,
Yeah.
Down. Okay.
a couple times a day. Sometimes.
Sponsored
So,
by
like,
sponsored by
did you-
Lululemon.
Were you in like a frat or nothing?
No.
No.
I didn't. I
Did you
was
like
not
go
in
to
a
frat parties?
Here and there.
Okay.
most
But
part.
then you saw some girls there. You were like, yo, what up? My name is Ethan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I
Did
went
you
to
go
like
by
a-
Rampage then, or was it like?
Oh,
in
that's a
bed.
good bed. Yes.
Rampage.
Nah, he went by Mr. Page, bro.
Mr.
As you
Page.
called
That's
him.
cool. I like that. I like
Yeah.
Mr. Page.
Daddy
Mr.
Page.
Page.
Wait, did you graduate college?
I graduated.
What
Yeah.
did you?
Business management.
Wow,
Cool.
very
nice.
But like with the minor
Real-
in poker my
Mm.
senior year.
What?
Not-
You
No,
said
but
that?
basically though.
What?
I mean,
Does that-
I
You
spent-
can't start. He was doing poker his senior year.
He's
He
joking,
wasn't-
dude.
Yeah, I was like,
That
what
was
the
good.
fuck are you
That was
talking about? I
cool.
was like,
Does that help you? Does it help you?
Wait,
at all,
does
having the
anyone wanna
business
bet right
management
now?
degree? Just at all doing poker.
Well, they were fun. Like from a YouTube like entrepreneur or whatever, like
Uh.
doing your own thing. Like kind of maybe. There were some fun classes, but for the most part, not really.
Is there anything in college that has assisted you on your YouTube advertisement or whatever, stuff like that at all?
For in college,
Yeah.
yeah, like one class was really cool. I learned about like startup companies.
Okay.
And they went through the whole life cycle of starting up a real business,
Mm.
and then like I don't know, going through the stages and how to handle it. But
Mm.
outside of
Oh.
that, no. Of course not. It's just, it depends on what you want to do, you know.
Okay, so fast forward to, I guess, close enough, like last 2 years, you've come across a new partner that you shit on your vlog, so I think it's okay to say the name,
Yeah.
Nicole.
Mm-hmm.
How's that? What's that like? Wonderful person.
Great.
Shout out to Nicole. I've met Nicole. My
great.
partner's met Nicole. We all like Nicole.
Hey, Nicole.
Big fans of Nicole.
Yeah.
I have
We gotta
not
do
met
another-
Nicole.
You guys need to meet Nicole.
So how is
We're in
that?
LA.
How does that work? Considering you're constantly traveling, you're moving so much, and I know she has her own life to live. She lives in Mass, I think,
Yeah,
right?
she's in Mass. She's still back home and stuff. Yeah, like it's kind of hard because we don't see each other as frequently as we'd like to. But when I am home, we spend like all the time together. So there's
Nice.
some balance in that. So
Yeah.
well, it's good. It's hard
It's
though.
polar
Like,
is for
super
lack of better
polar.
terms.
Yeah. Like I'm gone for like a month, and then I'll be back home for like a week or two, and we just spend all of that time basically together, or as much
Yeah.
as possible.
Does she understand poker and like
She doesn't play at all, but she understands. Like she's understanding
familiar
of
of
my
like
lifestyle.
yeah, I was gonna.
now,
That's the
yeah.
idea of like just the whole degeneracy of it all. Where it's like,
Yeah.
I just burnt, 7,000. I gave these guys 14,000 for, supporting me, but they didn't really.
Yeah.
And like, she gets the game.
Like,
she understands it. She was really quick to like be okay with like, yeah, I'm just gonna like
The swings.
lose a bunch of money sometimes.
Mm.
I'm not gonna be here sometimes. Like I don't know. She had to like adjust a lot. Obviously, it's not a very normal lifestyle to live or whatever, but she's been great with like helping out and doing everything she can. She supports me really well.
Fun
So-
fact: she's actually a winning poker player. I think
Really?
in one session she won.
cool.
I think she played online. You told me when we were in Austin, and she like just
Yeah.
fucking ran it up or something.
She won.
Yeah,
She won like
Hell yeah.
she just
won
kept
a
going
bunch or
all in or
something.
something. You said.
I don't know what she was doing. I gave her my phone. I'm just like, good luck. And then and I look up, I look over from
Triple
time
the
to time,
stack.
and I'm just like,
wow.
money.
You're like,
we
all right,
started
give me
with.
that back. Because I learned from when I lost $2,500 in blackjack
it all
that
came
I'm not
full
letting you take this
circle.
back to the bed.
yeah, I need this
Like-
one back. Thanks for making me money.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
So she understands enough poker to where if she's watching you on stream, she knows if you suck somebody out.
yeah,
Whoa. So
she's.
You know what
She
I fucking
understands
mean.
the
Like
psychos.
if you win like a 15%er, you know what I'm saying?
I think she understands it. She understands like sometimes when I like go over some poker stuff, she's with me. So she like
Nice.
we'll like do some training stuff together, and she's like,
Cool.
call, fold, like she'll just like play around. And
That's
she
tight.
would just say
Yeah.
the names, like the context. Stephanie picked up on one term, donkey,
Yeah.
donkey.
like donk,
Hmm.
like
Calling
the
someone a
phrase.
donk?
Yeah.
That's
So
funny.
now when like it's like road rage, instead of like
Mm.
motherfucker, she's like
You
this
donkey."
fucking donkey.
That's great. Yeah, Nicole figured out she uses Snap like a lot, like
Yeah.
snap call, snap
Yeah.
follow,
So
whatever.
So
Just
does
like-
Lily.
Yeah,
Does she
it's a
use
good
Does she use Tilted?
She doesn't use tilted.
Mm.
Not yet.
Oh.
I'll get her tilted
Snap's
enough.
good.
For
There you
sure.
go.
Snap's really
Tilted
good.
One that's
towers.
not
But every
re-
time she says something like in normal context, I'm like, whoa.
You're like, I'm
So
so hard
hot.
right now. Like,
You're like, oh
Snap's
man.
good. I get Snap at home all the time. I like that one.
I'll use nut low in like regular life
Yeah.
for people that don't really understand, and it doesn't really translate that well.
They're just
yeah,
like,
they don't
confused.
understand.
Yeah, they're like,
They're
what?
like,
are you
what?
The
I'm like,
nut
it's
low?
nut low, bro.
I do the same thing.
Yeah.
Nut low.
Yeah, that's my favorite line.
The nuts.
So, how are your parents? Are they traditional? Like, how did they feel about
Very-
you?
Very
Like-
traditional. Yeah. They just wanted me to work like a normal, stable job after college, and I was telling them like, hey, like, nah,
Nah.
don't. Yeah, I used YouTube as like a backup to poker because
Nice.
at least
Were they
YouTube-
strict, like growing up through high school and that?
Yeah.
Like, imagine
Yeah,
that. You're in
super
all
strict.
boys school, like they're, I'm sure.
No,
Yeah.
they weren't strict at all. Yeah, they just set me off. Doing all that.
How do they feel now?
Yeah, they're chilling. As long as I don't go broke, then that's all that they kind of care about. As long as I'm happy now, which is
So-
cool.
In the last 2 years, they've become more understanding of it.
Yeah, it's cool. It's good now. Yeah, my mom was always just like, just don't go broke.
Do they
Yeah.
understand that
I
you're?
think they don't know about this next stream. I'm
They don't know about Friday, huh?
Oh, I was gonna say, do they watch the streams?
Yeah,
like,
do they-
oh, thank God.
Do
they
they
don't.
understand
I-
that you're kind of famous?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No?
I mean, they know that
Really?
like one of my dad's like friends or something watches the videos. and
Oh,
they
really?
talk.
Oh.
So that was
He's
cool.
like, your son lost $250,000. Your dad's like, what the fuck?
My-
Twice.
Twice.
Yeah, my dad sees the swings and he doesn't hit me up about it, luckily. But he'll text me from time to time. Like once when I punted off to Garrett like a year ago, actually
Oh.
from now.
Like 150K or whatever.
Today, yeah, this time last year, lost 150K. He like texted me like, "You okay?" And I'm like,
That's
Dude,
so
like,
Do you need
I'm
help?
fine.
Do you need somewhere to sleep?
I'm fine, man. It's okay.
Yeah.
Totally didn't punt off too much money.
The one thing that I think you don't give your enough is maybe you just don't talk about it or whatever publicly. So I hope I'm not like doxing this or whatever. But you've been really responsible outside of the table. Sure, it's like it's dumb to say that now because it's bloody in the streets. But like you've been, you know, whatever money you can keep on the side, you've invested in real estate, I suppose, or stocks or whatever. And a lot of people
cool
end up
kids at 3 ETH, you know, it's like.
cool mins.
Cool man.
Coolman's universe.
Yeah.
That's a
We don't
tax
talk
write-off.
about
They're
that.
on sale right now.
Yeah.
They are 99% off.
They're a tax write-off.
You should sweep the floor, actually, bro.
Do your parents know about like that part, like that? It was that like their idea, or like when did you think like, oh, I'm just gonna invest this money then?
Decided to punt a lot of money in the stock market too. Everything's also
Yeah.
like 70% off now.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's great.
it's on sale.
Yeah.
You-
So
You're like, except I bought it last year when it
what do you
wasn't
invest in?
70% off.
exactly. Yeah. Yeah. It's nice to just put money away. I guess. I don't know. Like,
what did you say?
What do you invest in? What are you going
Oh, I
for?
just punted so much money in Tesla, man.
Oh, damn.
Oh, man, that's
blood
tough.
in the streets.
Tesla,
I mean,
like
you do have a
Google,
house,
Amazon,
though,
and
right?
stuff. I have a house.
that's
Yeah.
great.
Nice.
That's great.
It's wonderful.
I mean, obviously, at the end of the day, you need a place to live, but it's also an investment, you know?
Yeah. I'm lucky
So,
to
that's
have
good.
that all like paid off and everything too, which is fine.
Fantastic.
Nice.
Yeah, so just lucky to be like in this position at an early age where now I can like somewhat focus on the future a little bit. I don't like Karan, you know me, like I don't spend much money on anything. So I just torch it all either in poker
He is
or investing or whatever.
unbelievably
Yeah.
frugal. Unbelievably frugal.
How?
No,
What's
but he's a
frugal?
great tipper. Frugal means like he's super like penny. You ever heard penny pinchers?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
they'll
Oh,
go out of
okay,
their way to
frugal.
save their money.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't buy designer shit.
Warren
I guess
Buffett.
Lulu and Allbirds is what his money goes to, and then
Yeah,
and then that jacket free.
Allbirds.
Seek discomfort.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that
Yes
Yes Theory?
Yeah.
Theory.
Okay, yeah.
We're
Yeah.
big
Yeah.
fans. It's
I
a
like
really
Yes
cool
Theory.
YouTube channel. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do cool
Yeah.
shit.
You can sponsor us anytime they want.
Anytime.
Yeah, whatever you guys want.
You're like, whenever
Anytime.
you want, you know.
Just a hoodie, maybe.
Just a hoodie.
I'll watch one of your videos tonight.
Dude, this guy, when I first met him, he had their like little chains, and he had like 50 of them for some fucking reason on,
Still have
and they
one
were
now.
all no way, and they're all
let me see.
tangled up. Or just one now.
The lightning bolt. They
They're
were tangled up.
all
Yeah.
tangled up. There's like 5 of them on his chest, and I'm like, what is happening here?
I had 3 of them. Yeah, Nicole would have to like untangle it every day, and they're just like,
In Snap
and
get
then,
tangled
and
again.
then for one reason or another, she's just like, "Why do you have this?" I was like, "Good question. One's good enough."
One's good enough.
I'm gonna
You
let
were 3
go.
chains for a second.
Yeah,
Wow.
there were 3. It was a little OP.
You don't understand. I'm famous now. I gotta wear 3 chains.
Gotta
I'm
flex.
so interested about this girl that I'm sorry to bring it back to that, but the girl that just randomly hit you. Oh, so what's all this work like?
Yeah, that's great.
That is such a cool feeling.
Which one was that? 1, 2, or 3?
2.
Nice. The bad one.
Well,
the
3 is
bad breakup?
currently, right? Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. 2
okay,
is the
got it.
bad breakup.
Wait,
yeah, yeah.
how is it currently? You said freshman year. You
I
said
had,
like
3
No, I
girlfriends.
think that's right. Yeah, I think.
okay.
Yeah.
I thought there was a college one and 2 high school ones.
The one college was like high school and end of high school, beginning of college.
Got it.
I remember doing
combined.
that and breaking up because
Dude,
of
no one
college.
lasts. Not a single
of
person
course,
lasts through
yeah.
that relationship. It's
Yeah,
insane.
bad.
It's really
That
hard.
girl threw a ring of keys at my head.
Mm.
Wow.
I ducked.
Oh,
Is
God,
that
you don't wanna
is that
catch
what
up?
happened to your
Something
head?
Shattered on the wall.
Oh God.
Yeah, it was good. It was great. I
Wow.
walked away too. It was all sick.
Do I know this
What a
person?
moment.
Yeah, it was Emily.
He really just said it. Yeah, it's
Oh,
Emily.
No, but
No, that's
you guys
cool.
they
She's
have a
cool.
good
We're cool.
relationship.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
cool.
She's
Oh
good.
yeah,
we're
she
cool.
gave me my tattoo.
Yeah, she's super cool.
She's cool.
Lily knows her. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's cool.
Cool.
Yeah, I know.
Nice.
She also
Very
got
cool.
a tattoo.
If me and Lily broke up, Lily would probably just cut off a couple of my toes just to see what would happen.
Just a couple of them.
Wow.
My
Nice.
current
ones?
girlfriend.
Which ones?
I don't know. Probably one big one, maybe a couple small ones.
Like
You
a
know the
pinky?
smallest one, the pinky one, is the most important.
My grandma
For
just
balance.
got both of those cut
Yeah.
off. Shout out, Pita. I love you so much.
Was
Shout
it
out
like
to
a
Big Guy.
diabetes thing?
No, she has rheumatoid arthritis, and
Whoa.
they start to curve. So then you got to cut them off. She's fine. She can still walk. She's totally cool.
Oh, maybe,
Okay.
Maybe
Yeah,
that's
I think
just
they
a
were
lot.
already.
Maybe that's a bad
redundant.
read. Maybe that's a bad
Yeah.
read.
Well, Logan was jumped on board. Yeah.
I think it's the
Supposed to be
big
about
toe.
No, I think you're right.
I think it's
No,
the
I
big
think
toe.
you're
Uh,
Well,
I'm gonna go off a ledge and say that your big toe is the most important.
I'm
I
going
don't
with the big
think so.
toe. I'm going with the big toe for sure.
It's called the big toe,
You're,
bro.
but think, but it
Is
doesn't.
it really
think about
called the
when
big
you
toe?
stand, You're standing.
The larger toe.
You're standing on the middle and to the outside.
Which is
You don't stand on the inside.
No, I think that's just you,
You don't put your
Christian.
pressure on the inside.
How about we cut
Yeah.
off your big toe and we find out?
Let's do it next time on
Yeah.
stream.
Just like they cut off Theon Vaughn's.
Look, 1 million likes on this video. One of us will get an appendage
Dude,
removed.
1 million likes, I will get one of my toes cut off.
Yeah.
250 likes.
Whoa.
Dude,
I will come back.
So low.
We probably won't even get that. Like,
Dude, just for that, he needs to be like pimping on his video. Like, guys, 250. His toes coming off. I
toe
swear.
is getting cut.
cigar
the hell
cutter
out.
just right on the pinky.
Oh,
Bang!
man.
Oh dear God.
Speaking of cigars, Aiden's been getting really into cigars lately.
Yeah,
been
been smoking a
talking
lot
about
of
it.
cigars. Yeah,
Have you ever had a cigar?
I have.
they're pretty
like
awesome.
them.
I really didn't like it.
Me too. I
Wow.
feel you.
I don't think you smoked it properly.
Probably not.
Do you
but
smoke
it tastes
cigarettes?
a little like poop. No.
Okay.
No.
Well,
Hell
then
There's
you-
this poop. There's a poop smell or something.
Yeah, you like
Taste
poop,
to
dude?
it, right?
There is.
Some cigars smell like poop.
What?
Whoa,
Bro,
whoa, whoa.
you're-
How do you know what poop tastes
People-
like, Ethan?
Bro, we don't have to ask those questions. I'm just letting you know that it does taste and smell like poop.
Mm,
Okay, I'm gonna go around one. Have you ever eaten dog food?
No.
What?
Have you ever eaten dog
You've
food?
eaten dog food?
No.
That's a yes from Kiran.
I think when I was like a kid, I just tasted like kibble. I was like 4.
Oh,
And I was
you
like,
know,
what does this taste like?
when you're in Petco and you're walking out and they have the treats that look like cookies, I was like a kid and I'm
Wow.
walking out and you're like, damn, this looks pretty fucking good. And you eat it and it's just complete dog shit.
It's just grainy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
it
many
doesn't
people
taste
can
like-
relate to that story?
My little brother.
I mean, I guess
ate
them.
his own
Those
food.
two.
You're walking out
Oh,
of Petco with your dogs and
whoa.
you're like a kid and you're like, oh, wow, these look, why do they just have cookies here? Doesn't make
Dude,
sense.
Luca ate his own poop the other day.
Oh
My little
my
brother.
God.
My little brother.
Your brother's gonna
his
hate
name's
you when
Luca.
he grows up.
He's a year now. Shout out, Luca. I love you so much.
He's like 1.
He ate
Hold on.
his own poop because he shit his pants and then saw it on his leg, ate his own poop, snapped, threw up.
This is awful,
Bro,
Oh my
your brother's
My
gonna
dad
hate
called
you,
me
bro.
immediately. He's like, dude, there's poop and vomit all over the floor and the kid.
When Luca turns like 6 or 7 and is able to comprehend
Oh, it's gonna be
words and
great.
stuff, I'm gonna show him this
Please
podcast,
do.
bro.
You have
He's
to.
gonna love it.
You have to.
Oh my God, you really called this kid's
Right? Just
He's
call
gotta
him
learn,
out.
dude, he's got to learn the hard way, man. He's got to eat poop.
Gotta
Damn.
eat poop.
No one is ever gonna let this one down.
Bro.
He's gonna be in high school and this story somehow leaks.
I'm gonna pick, I'm gonna
He's
pick him up in
done.
school.
He's done.
Tell all his
Poo-poo
friends
eater.
he ate poop.
Poop
Dookie
boy.
dude, he's actually a dookie,
Dookie licker.
Well,
He's
take it
actually
easy,
a
guys. Well,
dookie
let's
licker.
go easy on him. But let's give him until high
You
school.
blasted him for no
Hey,
reason.
it's your
In high
fault.
school, we can call him Dookie Licker.
I'm never gonna let him live with the sound, bro.
That's your little brother, dude.
That's,
Yeah, it is. It
that's
is.
your little brother, dude.
He kind of looks like Logan, though. That's why.
Yeah, because he's Asian.
Yeah.
He's half Asian. He's half
That
Asian.
Asian. Yeah.
R.I.P. to this kid. In 10,
Dude,
14
absolutely
years.
crushed this guy's soul for no fucking reason.
You know who
Can't be
crushed
making
my
these
soul
mistakes.
recently? Ethan. He beat me for $100 in bowling earlier
Oh,
today.
God.
Damn.
I wasn't gonna bring it up because Karan seems a little
What's the scores?
salty about it. But
Okay, look at
lost
this.
Salty, whoa, salty's not the right word.
Did you
I-
beat
fork
both of
up the
them?
cash.
I
Look,
shook
he-
shook your
give me
hand
the
like
cash.
a man.
$500
He
now.
he
A 400 and 100.
he hustled me. So the first game, I bowled like 120, whatever. He bowls like 90. He bowls really poorly. I'm not even gonna mention his score.
Like 80 something.
And then
Really
You
bad.
bowled you bowled a 121. I bowled like 114, and then
first
Ron-
game, okay,
yeah,
well,
80.
and then
he seemed a lot worse the first game,
I
right?
haven't bowled.
And then the second game, he's like, "You want to put $50 on it?"
I didn't say any of that.
And then
It was a $50
was that
pool.
him? Okay,
I
sorry.
didn't, I didn't
$50
bring up any
pool.
sort of gambling.
$50 pool, and then me and him had a side bet for 100 apiece.
Got it.
And then he just crushed the last 2 and 3
scored
games.
worse in the second game than the first game.
Yeah, but
This is
Sounds like
true.
you guys just suck too.
I don't think that's true.
I scored 114, then 111.
That's almost the same as
lost
140.
to
No,
a
you're so wrong.
111?
You're so wrong. No.
You don't.
Shut
I
up.
scored-
You
last
fuck,
game-
you're the fucking
well,
worst
that was the
bowler out
second
of
game.
everybody here. What are you
Oh.
talking
Oh,
about?
Last
okay.
game,
Fucking
la-
won't lose
last
Last
to
game
game,
you fucking went
111.
off. You went
You literally will
147.
probably lose to 84.
that went well.
That's not true. Aiden's talking shit. He's literally the worst bowler here.
You just throw it really
Aiden-
hard. But so do
Aiden
I.
thinks that the more muscle that you have, the better you are at every sport. So he just
Give him a flex,
fucking
give him a
launches
flex.
everything.
Yeah, and Aiden also puts his hands over his head just so he could flex on the podcast.
He
goes like
flexes
this.
like this. He flexes like this.
Like a gorilla.
Yeah, he flexes
Like a
Like
heart.
Nate Diaz.
It's all natural, or you got supplements?
All natural.
Dude,
No,
he
turkey
takes
stone.
Turkenstein,
Natural, bro. He's
dude.
on
Turkenstein.
he's off a
Turkenstein.
Turk right now.
Am I sweating, bro? What's going on?
It's hot in here.
Is
You
it?
are sweating.
Yeah.
I'm
He
sweating
uses this supplement called turkey stone, which is dog semen or horse semen or something.
I think it's dog semen.
I'm all
I think it's
natural.
actually man semen.
Oh.
Well,
you
this
look-
makes a lot of
you look
sense.
Even
great,
better.
dude.
You have sex with a very strong man, and then you just inherit it.
Yeah, it's like when you eat. It's actually a real thing. When you eat heart, it's good for your heart. When you eat liver, it's good for your liver. When you eat other men's semen, it's good for your muscles.
Wow. Other than semen.
Those swimmers are just going right into the
They're
veins.
just swimming right into your veins.
Wow.
Liver King.
Like
Primal.
It's proven.
he didn't even
That's all
primal.
it takes.
Yeah, primal.
he didn't even deny it either.
Last question that I was
Where's
thinking
that
of here.
cash?
Shh, bro,
Oh,
Yeah,
we have
never mind.
we have an open tab, is what we have.
Yeah, I'll pay
Need
to you
some
in
money
Dogecoin.
Ethan and I have made so many bowling bets. Not a
We've
single
broken
collection.
even every single time.
No, there was once where I was way ahead for you, and I will never collect. You were literally like, "Bro, I owe you." I'm like, "No, bro, I'm never gonna collect. We're leaving it open." It was at Jewel City. I still remember.
I think I remember that. It was the one other time we went bowling.
Yeah, we've gone bowling. We went twice to Jewel City. One time I was up massive, and I just kept making stupid bets. I was up 1,200 at one point, and I kept making stupid bets.
so he could break even.
Yeah, so he could break
Yeah,
even.
Yeah.
I was like, if you hit this one pin, $200.
But I
Boom,
would
hits
miss
it.
half the time, and then I missed and then I owed more.
It would be like the easiest, like the five, like the one right down the middle. I'm like 2-1, $500. Like it was like that, The point is not to win. The point is just to like compete,
Have a
Yeah.
sweat.
competing.
Nice to have a sweat.
Yes.
You said I got one last question for you, and then you told us a story about
No,
yourself.
because he was
Yeah,
telling me to collect the money, bro. Gotta
What's-
leave this action.
What's the
You
question?
break those
So,
ankles again for the sixth time.
Question.
You're like,
Look at this guy, man, just coming for my throat, bro.
oh, it's
Aiden?
the ankles.
This guy comes onto my podcast, starts roasting me, dude. Like,
Well, he's big
he's
shot now.
he's
you know
coming
what
for your throat, and he's just got cum all in his throat.
Oh, got it.
From the
Can I
turkey-
get a
from the
round?
turkey stone.
That's good.
Turkey stone.
I wish we had the bikini bottom sound. That would have been perfect for this one.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Shut up. Dude. Oh my
good.
god. So we talk about this all the time. It's one of the things that people say that I'm always worried about, that I talk a lot about. Balding.
Mm.
Oh,
How do you feel
yeah.
about balding?
bro, I'm going through it.
Are you really?
I was for
So-
a while. It was
Let
bad.
me,
Hims?
Nicole's helped me out a lot with like getting me like different shampoo and stuff.
Dude,
but
can we
So
get a-
let
can we
me
get a
put you
W-
on.
Can we get a W in the chat for Nicole for helping out?
Let's
her
go,
life?
Nicole.
let me drop some knowledge on you.
Oh.
So this Instagram post that I saw,
Oh my god.
Oh,
Here we go again.
He's like, it might have been a targeted ad.
it was 100% targeted ad.
Like,
A doctor, so he said, came on and explained that peppermint oil on the scalp is fantastic for stimulation of whatever happens up here to cause hair growth and keep the hair follicles healthy.
It's very scientific.
So I ordered peppermint oil from Amazon and instantly start putting it on, and it feels kind of cool because your head's like
minty.
minty.
I don't know.
But what happened last night, put it on and then hopped in the shower. in the eyes, all over the dick.
This is
My
the
whole
whole
body. I feel like I got dipped in icy hot. And it's burning and it's cold and it's kind of feeling good a little bit, but it's
There's a sizzle.
there's a sizzle and all of a sudden the hair starts to feel a little bit healthier. I don't know. Yeah, so peppermint oil, if you're out there,
Wow.
bro, this guy's just.
What's the other one? Finasteride?
finasteride.
Finasteride.
I
It's
don't know.
just it's just a supplement you can take for.
Yeah.
Supplement.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Take
forgot.
Fenugreek.
Oh, yeah.
It's over the counter.
He doesn't take subs. I forgot, huh?
Yeah.
All right, everybody name a
seems
sub
like
that
he
he should take. You go first.
Give me all the drugs.
I gotcha.
I mean, caffeine is just the number one if you're gonna play poker. Like,
What?
stay locked in.
Oh.
I mean, he gave him a reasonable one.
Dude,
Okay.
men,
Like
men's
adding
Is caffeine a sub?
a supplement, yeah.
Oh,
You
I
can
didn't
get
know
it.
that.
You can get it as
I
a
mean, drink coffee. Like, you drink coffee. Take it. I mean,
No, but there's even like supplemental, like
oh,
caffeine.
that's crazy. Just
Oh.
drink a fucking coffee while you're
Oh,
playing.
I took caffeine pills.
That's next level. Like, those things get you.
Are they really? Are
No,
they
I
like
took-
more than coffee?
It's like what truckers take on their drives, and
Yeah.
it's awful for
Oh,
your heart.
speed.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're talking about
speed
meth.
and hookers.
You're
We're talking about
And lot
Ritalin.
lizards.
I
got
took those
it.
for driving.
Have you
actually.
tried Adderall? I mean,
fall
Adderall.
asleep.
If you're playing long sessions, is
No,
like,
I'm
I've
saying
always wanted to try
supplements,
it.
not
Don't
drugs.
do it. Don't do it.
I mean,
Okay.
Adderall locks you.
Here's
I'm
the
into-
talking about like
Wait, wait, wait.
magnesium, like that's good for your body.
Wait, he was
not
talking about-
Adderall. That's
Okay,
legal
so,
meth.
Okay, so like just a straight multivitamin's good. Magnesium's really good.
Guy doesn't know what he's talking about.
Fish oil is fine.
Oh, I used to take fish oil as a kid.
Yeah, fish oil,
Yeah.
That's
multivitamin,
I feel like the
magnesium, but it's all
Some iron. What
yeah.
about
Iron.
Iron's good
A
for
B
you.
complex.
B complex is good.
Yeah,
A little
like
B12.
UO is
I
good.
basically take 2 handfuls of pills every morning.
It's dude, you should see it. It's crazy. All
Oh,
the
wow.
pills that he takes.
Speaking of pills, you take a lot of pills. Karan knows about this supplement. Have you heard of this thing called Lock and Load?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's that?
He watches the podcast.
Yeah. I love
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What is
You
that?
should-
PKA. Shout out
Yeah.
to PKA.
You want to tell him or?
Yeah, tell me.
Do you come more or what is it?
It's you
What?
don't only
Is that
come
what it
more.
is?
Oh, you cum buckets. Got it.
It is just a volume increasing supplement that you take 9 pills a day of, and it basically
What the hell?
It gives you all of the amino acids, protein, and it just builds everything
create
that you
cum.
need that your body needs to just pump loads.
You're just lactating.
Wait, so have you taken it?
No, I have not. But
Okay.
you know what?
What?
He's like, I'm gonna
I'm
take
about
it
to.
so I could jerk
About
off
to.
and
So
just
yeah,
nut everywhere.
So
Yeah.
Lily would be really upset about that.
We're just getting real rated R.
wait,
What is
wait.
happening?
Okay, so is that
This is
good?
getting crazy.
Wait, this is a real question. Is that good if like you're trying for a baby?
No, I
It
think it's
doesn't increase
pure
your
No.
ego masculinity.
Yeah,
that's what I think
exactly
it
what
is.
is.
I don't
You
think
get more
it-
volume.
You want to
of
just come
sperm.
more.
No,
can take
I don't
alcohol-
think it's more sperm. I think it's more of the milk.
It's not. Yeah,
there's
it's not
stuff.
more.
It's just
sperm.
like
Yeah.
water
But you
piss.
can, there's things you can
more water
take to
piss.
increase fertility. Like you can take L-carnitine on top of that, and I'm sure you're gonna be busting healthy notes.
You know what you should? You know what you should take? Ashwagandha.
Oh yeah. So look,
Ashwagandha,
I have a
maca.
couple things to say.
Sure, ashwagandha.
One, the
I don't even know what this
Adderall.
word
I
is.
think the big problem with you taking Adderall while you're playing long sessions is you get euphoric when you play Adderall, so you think your decisions are really
play.
good, and they're not. So it's the same as
Get
speed.
euphoric?
Yeah. So it's the same
I
as
thought it was just
speed.
like you just get locked in.
No,
No, just like
dude.
hyper focused.
Half of it is you feel it like you're invincible, and I think that's a problem with decision making. It's the same thing as speed and like math shit like that. It's got that same thing.
Okay.
Ashwagandha, white ginseng, maca root as a trio.
Should we text you
Just
this?
men's health, dude. It's like the people say it's good for like your dick. It's good for like sexual performance. It's because it's anti-anxiety, and it's really good for blood flow, and it's really good for energy.
Are these pills or is this like a
Yeah,
yeah.
they're like health.
It's all over the counter.
All over the
They're,
counter.
it's all like natural stuff.
You can go to
I
like
started-
GNC.
You can get it
or
at
whatever.
Rite Aid and
Are
like
you guys
Just
all
order it
taking
I
from
take
Amazon.
it because I am like kind of depressive, so like I'll sleep if I don't take it. I'll like sleep
Kinda.
or whatever. So I take it, and I take it in the morning. I get up, I go to the gym. I have energy for the whole day usually, and
Stop looking at yourself.
Cool.
Let's get a good look at ourselves.
this guy's
really
just like
quick,
looking at himself the whole.
Checking them out.
All this to be said, dude. Yeah. So how's the balding? If you go bald, are you just shaving it?
I
or
thought you were
are
gonna ask how are his
Are you-
balls.
forgot
Are
about
you
that.
going?
I'm
Are you going
snap going to
toupee?
Turkey.
Really?
Yeah,
Turkey.
that's what I'm
You
saying.
have to. I mean,
See the
No.
the pictures of people
Going
with
what?
TikToks. Yeah.
Everyone in front of them just heads just all like the wraps.
What is turkey?
Yeah.
You go to Turkey and you get hair transplant.
You go on a
Oh,
vacation.
I thought you said
Turkey
I'm
stone.
gonna go turkey.
Oh,
like,
yeah, that's
like
what
that
we-
was a weird
Oh.
say of
No,
like
you literally
buzzing
go
out.
to
Yeah.
Turkey
Oh,
and you
I'm
get a
into
hair
that. I'm
transplant.
into that.
You're not gonna
Yeah.
buzz. You got a good head.
Buzz.
You got a good head for
Nah,
a buzz.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a proportional
I had
face
a
and head.
buzz.
Oh yeah, well I'm saying
Doesn't work.
if I started going bald, I'm snap buzzing it like I'm Vin
Oh,
Diesel.
really?
You know what I mean? Yeah,
I'm
You're
Just
gonna
get
look
it
like a
back.
skinhead.
I'm the
bro.
transporter, dude.
You
I'm
can get it back.
Look at
Jason
that.
Statham.
That's you know what that sounds like? A whale. That's a real whale's response to that.
I heard it's like not that expensive.
not
and you
expensive
get
at
a
all. It's-
full vacation. It's
Wait,
like
wait. If
you're living
you
in
don't
a
even get it
resort.
done for
wait, wait,
$8
wait,
grand.
wait. If you're
Yeah,
if
for
you
like a
have
week or
money
two.
though, I'm gonna find the expensive one. I'm not gonna go to the cheapo. Like I'm gonna find the best one in Turkey. You got what I'm saying?
It's you can get
Not-
it's
Yeah.
$8 grand. You can go and get it done.
Yeah, but I'll find the 15 grand best one.
I'm
Just
not
so
a
you can
body mod
spend more
guy.
money.
If I had that kind of disposable income,
I might go do it now. Just say fuck it. Get it done early. Let's go Turkey this summer.
Turkey boys, Turkey,
Is there
I
a
can't go to
EBT in
Turkey.
or something?
EBT.
Some sort of tournament?
They got
Oh,
EBT.
Yeah. Oh,
They got, y'all got EBT?
Y'all take EBT? No,
It's like
EPT,
what?
the European Poker Tour. Oh, here goes, dude.
Oh,
Not
here we
again.
go.
Not again.
Bro,
not
look at this
again.
guy. Big collar, huh?
Big
shot
collar.
caller.
This
Loves
guy's
to be the
making all
shot
calls right now?
caller.
You
This
gotta
guy's
go.
the table captain, or
We could
what?
dap you up if you gotta go, bro.
I'll see you later, man. Get out of here. I need, people need to see me anyway.
I need pictures though before I
You've
go.
been clogging
so.
the show.
Yeah, but we can probably wrap it up, dude.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you
been a
so
while.
much for making
Thanks
the
for having
effort.
me. Thanks for just hosting this at such a late time.
Yeah,
Well
yeah, of
done.
course, of
Coordinating
course.
this.
He's like,
Do you want to
yeah,
pimp
thanks
any of
for-
your socials? Not that the people here don't know you are, but it's all cordial. You got to do it.
Yeah, so there's this no an inside joke. Something about online stuff. I don't even know. All right, moving on.
You can go to rampagepokerstore.com.
I've got
Do you have merch?
some.
Yeah.
Of course.
Hell
He
yeah.
is sick.
No, the
Wait,
merch
I'm,
link.
I'm
the-
outing you publicly. This man promised me a fucking dad hat, Luckbox hat, at least a year ago,
Yeah, you
and has
promised
not.
me too. I
Yeah,
And
he
has
promised me
not
one
come
too.
through.
I remember
Yeah,
that.
I remember
He
So
promised
not
me
only
one
are we
too.
adding that to that list, we are now adding that I want one of those what Megan got.
I want one
a
too.
custom
Me too.
pink
I want
one.
one of
Want a
those
pink
too.
one?
A custom pink one.
Okay, Megan really likes it because the pink one is the only pink one that's ever been made.
Give me a
Well,
slightly
too
different shade.
Fucking bad.
Well,
No,
I'm getting
a slightly-
one,
a
too.
You guys
slightly
both have
different
the
shade.
same pink.
Yeah,
You
we'll
want
all
the-
take a
Slightly
slightly
different. I'll take a
shade.
slightly
That
different
sounds
shade.
good.
I'll take a slightly different
No
pink
such
shade.
thing. You're getting the same shade.
This is not
Bet.
this shade.
That's a good shade. That's probably the same color, honestly.
It's definitely different.
I chose that.
Okay,
Probably
but
do.
where can they find you, sir?
Cart.silverscreendesign.com/Rampage Poker is my merch store. I don't know. It's got Rampage Poker on Instagram and all that
There you
fun
go.
stuff.
Cool. Thank you
Okay.
guys. Thank you. Massive shout out to Ethan, the W's man, for coming through.
Thanks for coming.
You
man.
could also find him on Splitting Deuces on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, no. I'm gonna have to find that channel.
Just kidding.
But as well as our residential NFT expert Logan, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you for
Again,
having me.
massive shout out to these two gentlemen. Christian was at work today and still made it through, and Aiden had to close up his work and made it through. So these gentlemen, big thanks to them for making the effort to come down.
And
Wonderful
thank you to
podcast,
David.
guys. Yeah, massive W in the chat for David. Oh, look
W
at
in
him.
the chat for David.
Massive shout out to
Get those
David.
timestamps.
David, David.
Yeah,
I take back the shout
Yeah,
out.
we
bro.
need those
the
timestamps, bro.
timestamp.
Come on. Give me that.
But yeah,
You
thank
can
you guys
find
so
me on
much.
Twitter at Aiden Queskin. We're gonna be posting some UFC breakdowns shortly.
There we go.
Yeah.
You can find me on Twitter, OX3FN. I just tweeted something a couple hours ago. Has no likes so far. So if you guys
Well, they'll
Give it
find
some
this in a week from now. They'll find this.
it'll still be there.
Yeah, so we'll see you guys soon in a poker table near you. Stay happy, stay healthy. Also, yeah, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, subscribe if you guys are new, if you guys enjoy this kind of content. We just go a little free balling it with this one. We like to riff, as
Aiden would say.
Mr. Aiden would appreciate. Otherwise, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you guys on the next podcast.
Thanks, guys.
Podcast
Love and
episode
light.
next Tuesday.
Run good.
Deuces.